Yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Welcome everybody to go home for the Royal Rumble, my favorite time of the year. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Boom. I was watching the 2022 Rumble just now and went live. The 2022 Rumble, really good. I think I have it rated really high. That's the one where like Brock Lesnar goes like house and then Drew and Ricochet get eliminate him. Really good. Smackdown in the morning feels weird. Yeah, it feels weird. Feels mad weird, I agree. The good thing about international times is I get to go and have a proper date night with my wife. So that in itself is a W in my mind. I bet you if you're overseas, you're stoked right now to have this at a normal time. All right.
Here we go.
I will say Joe Tessitore's voice is so good during this moment. Drip that. It's that Smackdown. Yeah. Welcome Smackdown. All right, let's play. Hold on, I got switching my headphones. All right, guys, do a quick test real quick. All right. Chugga the Oval Train is here. Dude, people are not gonna like it when he gets booked slowly. People are gonna be so mad when Oval gets booked slowly. Not allowed. He's gonna be booked slowly. All right, let's get it, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here.
This is the capital city of Saudi Arabia, the vibrant, bustling metropolis known as Riyadh. It is the country's major financial hub, located on a desert plateau in the center of the country.
5, 6, 7, 8.
WWE takes over Riyadh on Royal Rumble weekend. Stars from Smackdown, Raw, and NXT enjoying all the capital city has to offer. Also here, the career killer Gunther, who hopes to add AJ Styles to his growing list of superstars he has sent into retirement on a sour note. For the phenomenal AJ Styles, he has been defiant that tomorrow night will not be the end of his career.
AJ.
He plans a year-long retirement tour. AJ
Honda
Gunther
guy, thank you so much for the 5 gifter, brother. Patio Cat Plays, Waxy Mullet, Darog, Morg, Malo, and Emily. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Can I get some hype in the chats?
Sami Zayn, 0-11 in his career versus McIntyre.
Dude, they're not going to let Sami go 0-12. I'm sorry. 0-12 against Sami, against Drew? I don't think so.
Last weekend, Saturday night's main event.
Sami.
We are live.
All right, they're doing a recap. Look, there is no, like, they keep talking about Sami Zayn's record against Drew McIntyre. I firmly believe that they won't let this man go 0-12 against Drew Mack. That's you got to look at the signals, man. You got to look for the flags. Why would they keep talking about his record? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not an accident. You know, they could easily say he's unbeaten. Like, he has never beaten Drew, so that type of stuff. That way we would know. We would never know the amount, you know? I people thinking like it's like not possible that Sami's gonna win. Like Sami has like less than a 1% chance. Dude, he has at least a 45% chance. 40 at least, right? Minimum. 40% match like that he will win. 40%. It blows my mind that people think that Sami loses. Like people knock me for my booking. But I hear other people's booking, and they said Sami loses, gets into the Rumble, and then wins the Rumble and gets his rematch at Mania. Like, why would they? Why would the WWE want to book something twice that you already seen? It is unfathomable how they do that. Like, what are you talking about? It's right here, right now. Pull the trigger, or you don't on Sami. Like, this is it. I'm a firm believer in that. If Sami doesn't win, then Sami doesn't win ever. I like he will like there's people on the roster that will never be an undisputed champion. And if Sami's this close, then why not just do it? You know? What's up, Eagle? Just do it. And right now there's a recap right now, everybody. And you know, we know what happens. The Saturday's main event recap. Oh yeah, I'm doing a review of Smackdown for Patreon. What if Sami wins the belt, then 30 is Kevin Owens and KO wins the Rumble, KO for undisputed? That'd be special. Is that Snorflex in the house? Bring the wife to Vegas for a double day. Oh, are you Honda guy and Snorflex? Okay. I appreciate the 5 gifted though, man. I appreciate it. Snorflex is the homie.
WWE fans
dude, this stage is insane.
Friday night Smackdown, late arriving crowd.
This stage is insane.
Saudi Arabia, but we're kicking things off on Royal Rumble weekend.
This stage is insane. Whoa! Well, thanks so much for love. Gotcha. Thank you. Whoa! This stage is nutty, dude. Dang, this is what wrestling stages should be. I like how Cody just walks out in his regular outfit. Again, I hate when they cut away from him doing the whoa. They gotta change that. In my humble opinion, it should be.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that was the weakest pyro I've ever seen in my life. Thank you for the 5 gifted. The weakest pyro. And that wasn't even a great whoa.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ringside. Michael Cole, Wade Barrett. I can barely hear anything in here. Riyadh singing every word of Cody Rhodes and
Sami wins.
Yeah, this is
Fatu, Cody, Drew in the picture. Randy can +1. Chamber.
Weekend like this, but a little more than extra thanks to this man stepping into the ring right now.
I cannot
Start
wait.
the
What
show.
a weekend it's going to be. Over 18,000 tonight, over 25,000 tomorrow night.
It's a 6th stage. Dude, he's trying to get that crowd up. He's trying. He's trying to get that crowd up there, dude. All right, what kind of promo are we gonna get Cody and the Saudi crowd? All I know, I'm telling you right now, this crowd is not gonna sound great. It's an open air stadium, and they really, I don't think they built this with acoustics in mind. So right now, the audio sounds terrible. Let's see how loud they can get. This crowd has to be uber animated to make us feel like they're loud and hype. What's up, Tashi? Tashi, I have yet to open Fortnite in like a week. I do apologize. I have yet to open in a week. I've been busy with my kids. They've been home from school for the past week.
So,
but we'll get you that car.
Saudi Arabia!
Thank you so much, Tashi, for being here.
What
do you talk about?
I half expected to come down here trading punches with Jacob Fatu.
We're not gonna get anything valuable here in this promo.
Certainly, he found out I was not who he thought I was, and the same goes for him. And all that fun, if you could call it fun, was prematurely ended by the WWE champion, Drew McIntyre.
I forgot about the international crowds. We're gonna be here for a while.
Well, you guys got my blood pumping. It sounds like you're ready for the Royal Rumble.
Dude, I need to get that Punk sweater.
Where is Drew on this momentous occasion again, the night before the Royal Rumble? I think Drew has discovered that all he won was the title and not the most important thing that comes with it. And if Drew doesn't know what that is by now, he never will. Now, I know Drew with his Twitter fingers and his tackiness he disguises as wit doesn't realize that there's kids who watch this show too. But Drew, now is your chance to stand out here, take SmackDown for your own, be the role model you had talked about, and you're nowhere to be found. You dropped the ball.
Just because he doesn't parade himself like you do, Cody. What's up, Sapples? He's just complaining that he's not a company mascot.
All the sense in the world if I could win the Royal Rumble for a third time.
God, people don't want to see that.
A near impossible feat. It would make all the sense in the world if I could win the Royal Rumble that I would challenge Drew McIntyre.
No chance for Cody winning the Rumble.
But maybe it wouldn't even be Drew McIntyre, because tomorrow night he faces off against my friend SAMI ZAYN. But in my career, I have
when in doubt, mention Sami Zayn.
Traveled more than once. So as much as I say it would make sense to challenge for the title that meant the world to me, CM Punk, you're still the World Heavyweight Champion, right? We've got to do this eventually, bud.
The Weapon Rumble.
But in addition to belief, and I need all the belief in the world for the Royal Rumble, I am going into that with something no one else in the field has, and that's the fact that I have won it not once, but twice. We
don't need to mention Randy. Out comes Randy. Dude, such a sick set. Dude, this is gonna be a slow Smackdown, bro. Gonna be a slow Smackdown. Yeah, Zayz is great. Who do you think gets the 2 big Rumble entrances? Oh, it's Randy's gonna get one, and if Jericho comes back. They talk to me. Who do you think is gonna win with both men and women? Watch my YouTube channel, Sancho West Wrestling, please. I put a lot of effort in that video. I hope you watch it. Thank you.
Before I say what I came out here to say, I just want to say, Saudi Arabia, I freaking love you guys! Listen, listen.
It is on VPN Netflix.
Cody, everybody knows how I feel about you. We're friends, but we're more than friends. We're brothers. I've got the utmost respect for you and everything that you've done in this industry. Nobody was more proud of you than me when you won that world title, and nobody understood how it tore up your gut when you lost that world title. Now tomorrow's the Royal Rumble. It's every man for themselves.
Are they wait? Did they wait too long for Cody and Randy, or are we willing to wait for it, chat?
Cody Rhodes
Simple question.
is dangerous.
Like, how long are we willing to wait for this? 2 years, 3 years? Like, if it doesn't happen next year or this year, are we upset?
Cody, there is nothing more dangerous than a viper chasing number 15. Tomorrow we will not be friends, we will not be brothers. I will have zero respect for you or any other man that comes into that ring, and if the
Not as interested as I was before, but I wouldn't mind it.
I get the chance, I will throw your ass over that top rope without hesitation.
Dude, Cody has like that Randy stink going into this. I mean, he has that Roman stink going into this Rumble. That's like a bad thing to have going to the Royal Rumble where people don't want you to win.
Now just remember, Cody, remember this. You're not the only one that's won the Royal Rumble twice.
That's right. Oh, dog, why do they do this to Jay, dude? Oh my God, why do they do this to Jay? Oh my God. That's so funny, dude. Dude, that's the fastest I've ever seen Jay get to the ring. Hey, I want to let you know, I got one. I'm going to go back to back. Yeet. Back to back. Yeet. I would have been 2 times myself. Yeet.
Randy Oos.
Randy.
Cody
Go
Oos.
Yeet.
No disrespect. I know y'all over here talking about number 3. Well, see me, I'm going to run it back to back. 2026 Royal
I just
Rumble
literally said
winner.
that.
Then I'm going to walk in WrestleMania.
Yeet.
I'm going to walk out of WrestleMania. World Heavyweight Champ again.
What about Undisputed Champ?
Letters, one word.
That's the best he's ever did that. Oh, God. These are my like the worst starts to a show ever. The parade of entrances and promos. It's like hype if you're there at the crowd, though. I can't say I can't argue with that, but we're gonna be here for a while. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. My biggest takeaway in this segment is Cody Rhodes has that I don't want to see you win stank that Roman had in 2015 and 2017. No one wanted to see Roman win the Rumbles. And that's why Randy won 2017. When I was in San Antonio and everyone booed Roman when he had the chance to win that Royal Rumble. Yeah, you're not even in the Rumble. What are you doing here, Sammy? Hey, I just want to let you know.
أولاً السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Now, as much as I would love to spend the evening speaking Arabic with my people here in Riyadh, I also recognize the fact that I'm in the ring with 3 of the absolute best right now. And since we're all talking about our plans for the Royal Rumble, I feel like I should probably tell you mine. Because tomorrow night, I face Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship.
No, I really don't see.
Tomorrow night, it's not just a match for me. It's the culmination of 3 stories that have been bubbling and building for years and years now. Number 1, the obvious one. I have a chance to win the WWE Championship, the one title that has eluded me my entire career. But in order to do that, I have to face the fact, which is story point number 2, the fact that Drew McIntyre has beaten me 11 times and I have beaten him 0 times. I have never, ever beaten Drew McIntyre in singles competition, but that does lead me to story point number 3, which is the fact that I have never, ever lost a match here in Saudi Arabia. And I don't plan on starting tomorrow night. Tomorrow, my plan for the Royal Rumble is to walk out
Sami might lose.
WWE champion. So if one of you does win the Royal Rumble, just understand one thing. It's not going to be Drew McIntyre waiting for you on the other side. It's going to be me.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The WWE needs to find a new way to like have the same thing. Like, I get why they do this, but there has to be another way creatively to do this.
my name is Paul Heyman.
You know what I'm saying?
What I see on this stage right here, I see the vision. I look down at that ring, I see 4 huge WWE superstars. I see no vision at all. I see Sami Zayn, who will not become WWE champion tomorrow night. There's no vision in Sami winning. I see three men who will enter the Royal Rumble. It will not be my bloodline brother Jey Uso's night. It will not be Cody Rhodes' night. It will not be Randy Orton's night. Cállate, amigos. Oh, sorry, wrong international city. Ladies and gentlemen, by tomorrow night you will all learn, by Bronson Reed's decree,
Paul.
by Austin Theory's decree, by Logan Paul's decree, by my decree, tomorrow night will be Braun
Thank you, Connor. Appreciate the love.
Breaker's night.
Someone needs to come in and say this is not open mic night.
Okay, you know what, Paul? I'm gonna have to beg you. I'm gonna have to plead with you to please shut the hell up.
Are we gonna
Shut your fat mouth up once and
Are we gonna get a
for all.
four-man
Once again,
tag?
I don't have a spoiler. I don't have a prediction.
That'd be sick.
I have a
An 8-man
dare.
tag?
I dare the 4 of you to pull your heads out of Paul Heyman's ass, walk down this ramp, get in this ring for a good old style Saudi Arabian ass kicking.
This would be cool.
Okay, gentlemen, let's
Yeah,
all just
gentlemen.
pump the brakes here for a second. Mr. Heyman, good to see you again. Always so nice of you to come and completely derail my show. But Paul, let's be honest. You, me, and everybody in Riyadh can see where this is going. So why don't we just hurry it up and get there?
Yeah.
Let's give Riyadh a little Royal Rumble preview. Let's give them the vision. Versus Sami Zayn, versus Jey Uso, versus Cody Rhodes.
Not a bad main event though.
Versus Randy Orton in an 8-man tag team match tonight.
I love it. What a main event.
Whoa.
Made massive 8-man tag tonight.
Oh God, great move by
Be fun, dude.
Nick Aldis. Once again, we're going to get a little preview of the bedlam that is coming tomorrow.
But couldn't they find a creative way to get there? Like, you know?
And coming up next, it is a championship matchup. The United States champion.
Ooh,
Carmelo
is Hobbs going to show up?
will defend the title, but against who?
Is this Hobbs' time?
States Championship Open Challenge. Up next.
It's probably going to be
on
Tama
SmackDown.
Tonga.
Tomorrow, the moments await
The eyes of the world are on this tonight.
in Riyadh. The city.
Prepare for a lot of tourism packages here. I think it's going to be Tama Tonga tonight. Hobbs or Tama Tonga. Or it could be Nakamura. Who's Hobbs? Powerhouse Hobbs from AEW. The dude's a beast. A beast. AJ Styles. Yeah, I guess. Wow, Ricochet, 23 minutes ago. AJ isn't coming to my company. He's too old. Don't get your hopes up. He's too old and scared. Dude, I think he's going to. I think he's. It just makes too much sense. Too much sense, dude. Bald. You don't care for the high school drama in AEW? Ah, no, dude. I went to AEW show. It was awesome. I was so hesitant on going to the AEW show because my friend who was supposed to go with me didn't go, but I had a freaking great time. And that feeling of when the lights went down and freaking Tommaso Ciampa came out, or like, oh my God. And now I know how it would have felt like when Lex Luger like walked down into the WCW, or when Scott Hall and Kevin Nash showed up in WCW. Like, it felt electric, dude. And all of a sudden Ciampa was there. I was like, oh my God. Like, dude, he looked so different. He felt so cool, you know? He felt dangerous. He felt like scary. He felt very scary. Same thing with Andrade, dude. Andrade felt awesome too. Albadai, oh my God, 100 gifted. Oh my God, Albadai, you beast. Holy. 100 gifted. Albadai.
And Spotify.
That's 500 Shamolis, brother.
Our main event for tonight.
Yes, indeed. As we just heard from GM Nick Aldis, it is official.
Holy, we're eating good this Rumble. I'm gonna order some food today. I do have a date night today, chat. Taking my missus out to some sushi and an awesome like. It's gonna be a little Valentine's Day earlier, but. Thank you, Abanai. Did they hit his music earlier or something? Here we go.
The following contest is a United States Championship.
Gonna wear your LA Knight shirt this time. Tomorrow, wear my LA Knight shirt. Whoa.
From Boston, Massachusetts.
Bum, 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 bum.
He is the United States
Champion.
Carmelo.
All right.
Well, the swagger is back, and Melo don't miss. He has been on an incredible run as the United States champion, a fighting champion. Although last week, Wade, he didn't retain the way
to the
he
restaurant?
wanted to.
No.
He took on Ilya Dragunov.
Yeah, that is because the Miz struck. That is a jealous Miz who was
I would hate if the Miz answered this challenge.
And then one first 48 later, it was case closed for Carmelo Hayes, who was seemingly completely unaware that Miz had struck moments earlier. That was until the aftermath, whereupon he was.
Royal Rumble gonna be live on Netflix? Yes.
For the Miz for his
On international
Miz
Netflix.
wanted to make sure that Carmelo keeps the championship so Miz can take it from him. The question now is who accepts the open challenge?
Ooh. I need more. Oh.
Hell yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be a fine match. It's a bummer that people don't take Rey Fenix seriously in the WWE, but he should be treated. He should be a much more scarier opponent, but he's just not booked properly. It's insane to me. It's gonna be a banger match, but it's like this is not the AEW Rey Fenix.
From Ecatepec, Mexico, weighing in at 182 pounds, Rey Fenix.
Another massive challenge tonight for the United States champion Carmelo Hayes. He beat Ilya Dragunov the end of December to win the championship. He'd go on to beat.
They're not
Ilya
booking him.
again
I know they're not booking him right,
He's
dude.
also knocked off Leon Slater, Shinsuke Nakamura, Johnny Gargano, and hopes to add
They're
Rey
not
Fenix
booking. This
to
dude
the
should
list.
be on the same level as Penta.
You're supposed to have the deck stacked in your favor. We all know about the.
Oh, 100%. The Lucha Brothers will have so much aura.
Challenge like this, as Mallow is known for
Nailed
doing,
it.
You are having a champion's disadvantage by being clueless about who
Anymore.
all week has been prepping to answer this challenge and take on Carmelo Hayes.
It is the open challenge that John Cena started for the United States Championship over a decade ago. Sami ZAYN and then Ilya Dragunov would follow suit, and Carmelo Hayes again proving that he is a hell of a champion.
Such a high-risk thing to do, and the truth is when you perform at the level that Melo's having to perform week in, week out because of these challenges, it does take its toll over time, and sooner or later, Melo will pay the price for that, and I suspect it may be sooner.
Just doing a quick little research, I believe this is the first time that Rey Fenix and Carmelo Hayes have gone one-on-one, and this is what Carmelo's got to be careful of, this high acrobatic style of Rey Fenix.
Yeah, we all know full well that Carmelo Hayes is more than happy to take flight himself, but no one can quite do it like Rey Fenix, who's been cutting through the Smackdown roster.
Feel like a multi-man open challenge should be a thing, like a tag, like a triple threat. That'd be sick.
Oh wow! And to your
They've
point,
done it
Wade,
before.
about this open challenge, each week you're facing someone with a, well, diversified skills, different skill set, like Phoenix here tonight with a corkscrew plancha. Phoenix looking to win the championship.
Yeah, dude. What's up, great? Like I'm telling you again, thank you for the 100 gifted. Like, good lord, dude, the 500 gifted subs, Alvin. We're gonna get some like. I'm gonna get some wrestling related alerts to your chat soon. We're gonna get some really sick stuff.
Is each and every week you're going in against competitors who have different skill sets. It's hard to prepare.
Yeah, and as you just mentioned, then he's got Carmelo Hayes, the champ.
A proper gauntlet match. Ooh. We should have got a gauntlet match for the heavyweight title versus then Jay versus CM Punk.
Formulate a plan against this kind of offense. Hasn't spent the week researching and is now paying the price for it.
Phoenix, of course, making his name as part of AAA, a former mega champion, a world tag champ.
Zero reaction for Ray Phoenix or for this match?
Makes some impact there on Hayes for the championship and a kick out by Carmelo.
Yeah, Phoenix really a career tag veteran, of course, with his
Bing Bong Wepa.
the Raw superstar.
Bing Bong Wepa.
Singles gold here and grab his first piece of hardware since arriving in WWE.
One thing we've learned about Carmelo Hayes is he
I understand why they don't have tag partners be in more multi-star
really
matches anymore.
With the United States champion proving himself week in and week out.
Yeah, it's one thing to talk a good game when you're the challenger.
Roll through and a kick out.
Trying to chase down the goal, but to continue doing so once you have the
goal,
for
Ray's banger moves.
Cover and a kick out at one by Hayes.
It's just because again, there's. I think once you reach the WWE, there's no such thing as bad wrestlers at the level that the WWE's at, right? It's just the way you're booked. And Ray is a exceptional talent in pro wrestling. But if he's not giving time and he's not being booked properly, people will see him as a mid-carder, which is a bummer because he's an elite pro wrestler. And it's definitely an elite luchador.
Hayes to Phoenix. Hayes looks to put him away with the championship up for grabs and a kick out at 2.
And some people, to your point, Cole, take a little while to find their footing here.
Like, it's interesting. Tommaso Ciampa recently did an interview for for Sports Illustrated talking about his move to AEW, and from what I'm getting is Ciampa was put in a box essentially in TKO and WWE, and Ciampa understood that his box was limited and his role was limited. When he went to AEW, you know, Tony Khan was like, "All right, well, what do you want to do, Ciampa? Like, what do you want to do to, you know, for your character?" And he was like, "Man, they were like very open and listening." Dude, what is going on with the feed, bro? Chat, did your thing stop too, chat? Hello? Hello? No? My thing is stopped. No? All right, well, let me just click back into it. Well, they're on commercial, so we will continue to mess with it. All right, it's back.
Phoenix has made a hell of a start to this match, and Melo has found very few answers.
Cover again off the springboard elbow, and Melo has to get the shoulder up at 2. We were just talking.
Wrestlers will benefit from a more competition.
Arriving on the scene a couple of years ago, #1 draft pick of Friday Night Smackdown. You hear the whispers that many people never believed he'd reach his potential, but he's proving them wrong now.
Yeah, those people just can't focus on the skills at hand. They exclusively look at results.
Why does the Rumble start 2 hours later tomorrow than SmackDown? My guess tells me.
Oh, God. Melo just gets better and better by the
like,
week.
Look at the crowd. Like, if you look a little bit in the bowl, there's a lot of empty seats. And my gut tells me that.
Elbow again. Hayes would counter with a springboard cross body.
I don't know. That's a good point. I don't know.
United States champion.
Oh, come on, dude. What is going on with this VPN today? What do you miss? Nothing much. They announced an 8-man tag, and right now we're in the open challenge. What is with this VPN today, brother? Maybe I gotta pick a different country.
Taking the fight to Ray Phoenix and Carmelo.
Come on, men. Something crazy just happened.
Kick out.
Yeah, just folded up like an accordion from that leaping DDT, spiked right on the top of the cranium of Ray Phoenix. Take another look at this. The angle that Ray Phoenix's head hits.
That's pretty good.
All of that impact going down the spine, compressing the neck, and right for the pickings now has to be Ray Phoenix.
And now Carmelo Hayes.
Ray Phoenix is in the Nakamura era right now, where we know what he can do, but he's just not being utilized properly in WWE.
Couple of technical high flyers here. And now this one breaking down into heavy shots too.
And Phoenix with a kick right to the jaw.
Oh, that
My feet's all pixelated right now.
Ray Phoenix is a highlight reel, isn't he?
And completely rocked in the corner now is Mello.
What's up, P-Dog?
To get his breath is Ray Phoenix. Such has been the frenetic pace of this match.
Chop from Phoenix.
And now strategy goes out the window, perhaps looking for that MMB here.
With Carmelo Hayes up on his shoulders.
Oh, nice reversal.
The counter and a kick out.
Oh, so good from Mello there. So much reflexology.
Yeah, Phoenix, we're looking for the Phoenix driver to try to put Carmelo Hayes away. Carmelo able to counter. And Ray Phoenix now with a kick right to the face. Carmelo follows up.
What's up, Aaron? Thank you so much for the year plus. I appreciate it.
And down. United States Championship match.
For the 1 year. 1 year, there it is. Sorry, I don't have a lodestone during the watch party. Oh my god. All right, I gotta find another thing. 1 second here. This VPN country is letting me down. Let me go to this one. It should be better. Try Glasgow. I am trying Edinburgh. Yeah, in a VPN country. Right now it says I'm in UK, and I'm getting like a lot of buffering, which is weird. Which rarely happens, but it does happen. And because of that, it's just like to Glasgow. Let's see, All right, we'll try Glasgow. Sorry about that, folks. A little technical difficulties, but again, thank you so much for the 100 gifted subs and the 1 year sub. All right. Anything crazy happening? Any flips? Do 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 do. There we go. Now we're back.
Just an electric.
No, just strikes. Sorry. Cool. Thank you.
Riyadh season.
Just finishing on the back to the applications. What did you miss so far? They announced an 8-man main event and the start of the United States. Feels sad seeing how long they were both wasted.
Superstars have flown halfway around the world.
Oh, you're talking about
like
Visu, or?
And that really tests your endurance in and of itself.
Yeah, Wheezy has technical difficulties too.
Phoenix collapsing as Hayes caught him, and now Hayes with an elbow. Cover to retain the title. And a 2-count kick out.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the shot itself that dropped Ray Phoenix or just the sheer exhaustion of being this deep into a matchup with an absolute machine like Carmelo Hayes, who seemingly doesn't tire.
I wouldn't take anything away from Ray Phoenix and his stamina, though.
And they were going to do stuff with Javon when he's in a commercial break. I know.
He ever has done before if he wants to put Mello away at this point, though.
Body shots by Phoenix, trying to create some sort of space here. Official Dan Engler right in the mix. Something has to give. Both of these men in a perilous position.
Last place you want to be on jelly legs. And that goes for both men here. Who can gain supremacy? It looks
Yeah, it's
like
very cool.
Phoenix.
It's pretty nice. So far, no buffering. Well, we'll see when they come out of commercials.
Rey Fenix, Carmelo Hayes battling it out for Hayes' United States Championship. Perilous position now for these two superstars.
Yeah, it seems like Carmelo Hayes is now getting the worst of this as Rey Fenix looks to carve a path to greatness, stumbling on the ropes.
Here we go.
How exhausted these two must be.
Yeah, but the way that Fenix readjusts and now goes up to the ring pass. Oh,
ooh,
my goodness! The fire stomp by Rey Fenix to Carmelo Hayes.
And Hayes has no clue where he's at right now. And the Phoenix is about to take flight.
Off the top rope.
Beautiful.
The springboard by Phoenix to win the championship. Kick out by Hayes. What a match.
Just jaw-dropping balance and athleticism on a badly beaten down Rey Fenix. What a bullseye to the temple of the champ, Carmelo Hayes, whose grip on the title is now loosened dramatically.
Phoenix not allowing any space by Hayes.
That was a wild swing by Carmelo too. Oh!
And Carmelo, nice takedown.
Melo's moveset has become very nice.
No, near fall.
Page right out of a luchador playbook right there. Almost enough to secure victory for Carmelo Hayes, who is showing severe signs of both exhaustion and frustration.
Oh, he has delivered every shot to Rey Fenix, and Phoenix keeps coming back for more.
Yeah, Phoenix has been equal to everything Carmelo has thrown at him, but will he be equal to this? Yes, apparently.
Hayes with a kick. Carmelo springboard shot.
Nice.
Takes down Phoenix.
Nasty DDT again.
Another near fall by the champion.
Second one spiked on the top of the head of Rey Fenix, compressing that neck again. Watch the impact again, right on the top of the cranium of Rey Fenix, who can barely move at this point. Referee taking a close look at the challenger here.
Yeah, you saw a little bit of frustration in the face of Carmelo Hayes when he couldn't put Phoenix away there. Now Carmelo's going to go up top. Top rope now by Hayes. Carmelo Hayes has to roll through as Phoenix rolls out of harm's way. And down goes Carmelo Hayes off a DDT for the title. Near fall again at 2.5.
So close with that DDT of his own, finally throwing something back other way of Carmelo Hayes, who I think went in for the kill with that top rope leg drop.
Nope, still
nothing
laggy.
But net did not get it, and now it is there for the taking for Rey Fenix.
Animo.
Hayes, first 48. He caught Phoenix with the first 48. Phoenix is stunned. Carmelo Hayes trying to drag himself up to the top rope.
Trying to pick up the pace here.
Nothing but
That's it.
Cover. Case closed.
It's a good match, but we're falling into a formula for Melo matches, you know? He's going to counter you. He's going to be back and forth, and then he's going to counter you and win at the very end.
One slight mistake, and Hayes capitalized.
Yeah, and here he goes for the nothing but net, and it was indeed nothing but net for Carmelo Hayes. As you said, case is closed, and this breathtaking U.S. Open challenge of Carmelo Hayes will continue.
What a fighting champion, the United States champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Give me one good reason why I
like that. I like that vibe.
Look. You think I came up with throwing you off the top rope last week? Carmelo Hayes is so worried about protecting his United States Championship, he did the one thing that no one thought he would do. He came to me. I have no beef with you.
Ooh.
I didn't even know you.
Where are my good manners? Miss Amelia, nice to meet you. Like, nice to talk to you for the very first time. Like, by the way, I love this suit. Like, it is my pleasure. And this is how it could have been. We could have had a little chat, get to know each other, but no, you cost me my match. And I don't care or know if you work with Melo or not. All I know is that tonight, your pain will entertain.
Ooh. Ooh. Da 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 da. Ba da ba ba ba. You became an uncle? Nice. You became an uncle? Nice. Ba-da, 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 ba, ba-da, ba-da, ba. That was a fun opener, chat. Thank you all so much for being here. Royal Rumble watch party will be tomorrow. And that's gonna be a hell of a time. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I had a pot. Forgot they copy, dude. That is a copywritten song, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, like it's so interesting that, like, let's see. It's so interesting that Penta is so much more revered when it comes down to where he's at, you know, versus his own brother. I don't know if they feel like they can't bring up the tag division together. You know what I mean? It's just so interesting that that is not the case. Like Ray Phoenix and Penta, dude, I'm telling you, you gotta watch their matches against the Young Bucks. The match they did against the Young Bucks was incredible. What's up, Baba? How you doing? It's so good. That one against the Briscoes, I'm not sure. I wouldn't put it past them though. I keep forgetting not to expect much at Go Home episodes, chat. Cause like there's not so much you can do to light the fire hotter. And I feel like the WWE feels like they did enough job to light the fire, but dude, they used to do things where it would get like so badly, like over the top, like it feel like it would boil over. I'm trying to think of what, chat, give me some examples of feuds that felt like it boiled. I would say like CM Punk and Drew McIntyre felt like it boiled over to that point. You know what I mean?
On the East Coast, 9 in the morning. On the West Coast is the Countdown Show, followed by the Royal Rumble at 2 East, 11 West, and then the post show. Well, speaking of the Rumble, Wednesday, our buddy Pat McAfee, during his show on ESPN, got a surprise phone call.
They did this announcement. Oh! They do this by an announcement.
Hey, Brock!
Via phone.
It's great to see you. What are you doing? You look like you're in great shape.
I'm heading to the Royal Rumble, boys. I'm going to win it.
Oh, you're in the Royal Rumble? You're in the Royal Rumble?
I'm going to win it.
I'm going.
A lot of young bucks out there, too, Brock. A lot of young bucks out there, Brock.
I'm in shape, brother. I'm in shape. We're going to do this.
That's big
What
news.
a legend. That's big. And that is scary news for the other 29 competitors in one of the most star-studded Royal Rumble matches of all time. 30-man, over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match where the last man standing gets to choose which champion he faces in a main event at WrestleMania.
So Nick, how do you
His
rack your balls? Juggle,
Why are we still on
shuffle,
this?
or roll?
I tell you, you're handling those balls like a pro, Truth.
This ain't my first time, Nick.
I don't doubt that.
Why are we still on this?
Deep in the house.
Damien.
Nick, I appreciate you taking my call after Saturday night's main event. But today's the day. What's the news, man?
The Weapon King.
Well, spots were filling up fast, but I made it happen. Damian Priest, you're in the Royal Rumble.
All right.
The Weapon King's in the Rumble.
Touch my balls. But look, step on up here. Get up in there. Gentle.
Chico.
Guapa.
There's nothing on that paper.
My bad. You can go again.
Whoa, no, he can't. Can't go again.
Doesn't matter. It's just a number. Just gives me more time to throw some fools down. Either way.
Is he won?
Winner. Thanks, Nick.
Like that. Good luck. Can't pick more than once.
Well, confidence does not seem to be an issue for Damian Priest heading into tomorrow's Royal Rumble match. Someone who will be keeping a
We never
close
thought
eye
of
on that
Damian
match.
being the
Please
Iron
welcome
Man.
My guest, undisputed WWE champion, Drew McIntyre.
Drew Mac.
Now, Drew, I was hoping to get a quote from
No,
you
Finn's not
on
in the
your
Rumble.
first title defense against Sami Zayn tomorrow, as well as ask your thoughts on the participants in the Royal Rumble.
Well, let's talk about the participants. We heard from some earlier tonight that were running.
It's
their
0
mouths.
for the
Former
Weapon
world
King.
champions like Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes.
It was a
Jey
middle
Uso.
finger.
There's someone else out there talking a pretty big game who's never ever won a WWE World Title. Sami Zayn. He's not the same Sami that beat 11 straight times. No, he's had moment after moment. He's main evented a WrestleMania since then. But Sami Zayn will always be Sami Zayn and put his stupid foot in his stupid mouth. And you got yourself in an 8-man tag the night before the biggest match of your life with some of the most dangerous men in WWE. Good job. I'll be watching. Here's something I want you to think about. And listen closely, because this is a threat. I will do whatever it takes to keep my title. Are you willing to do whatever it takes to take it
Is
from
he gonna
me?
grab his son?
Well, Drew McIntyre facing Sami Zayn at the Royal Rumble tomorrow. But before we get there, as we saw at the top of the show, the temporary alliance of Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn will take on the dangerous Alliance of the Vision in 8-man tag later on tonight in our main event right here on Smackdown from Riyadh.
Dude, are they gonna do a Spider-Man thing with Sami Zayn? Bro, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. That would have Drew held his family hostage. Okay, look, this is some Attitude Era type booking. Walk with me down here for a second. What if Drew McIntyre was like, Sami was about to win, and then the Titantron comes on, and like Sami's kids are in trouble. You know what I mean? And he has to choose between winning the title or running to save his family, like Spider-Man type stuff, dude. I wouldn't put it past Drew McIntyre. You know what I mean? You have to choose, Sami. You have to choose, Sami. I see it, dude. I see it. I see the future. I see the future. I see it. Someone make me a video of Damian Priest said to Macho Man by those people. Wepa, man, yeah. I got to be a wepa, man. Want that? Wepa, man, yeah. I got to be a wepa. Wepa, man. Wepa, man. Wepa, man. Wepa, man. Yeah. I got to be a wepa, man. Be a wepa, man. Yeah. I heard of WXM. Yeah, I should watch it. I'll probably watch their PLEs if I can. We got to be a weapon. I like it too, but it put much production. Have to move a lot of pieces for it to work. True. I got to be a weapon man, a weapon man, yeah. Weapon man. Weapon. Dude, should I start off the pod? Should I start off the pod of where the Royal Rumble? Weapon man, yeah. I got to be a weapon, man, be a weapon man, yeah. I got to be a weapon man. We'd love to see you. I'll definitely check it out. Weapon man. Weapon man. Weapon man, yeah.
Have you thought at all about if it comes down to you two in the final?
Look, Io and I, we understand that when it comes to the Royal Rumble, it's every woman for themselves. There's not really friendships. But we've also overcome a lot. So after the Rumble, we're still going to be friends.
We faced each other.
Stop singing because you turned the sound off. Boo! Boo, Sergeant, boo!
Ladies, you know, the Rio thing is cute and all, but ultimately it'll be your undoing.
友情ってさ、お互いを縛り付けて弱くするだけの鎖じゃん。私が見てるのは勝つことだけ。邪魔者全員ぶっ潰してやるよ。あんたごちゃごちゃ言ってるけど、一個のことしか考えられないだけでしょ。
This moment shit, like.
So we do agree on one thing.
You know what I mean?
Your friendship's not any kind of danger because it's not going to come down to the two of you in the Rumble. Okay? It might be a different story though when we take those tag titles. Julia goes on to WrestleMania to become a triple champion.
You guys are getting a little ahead of yourselves.
I think you could say the same thing for you. I think you're all getting a little ahead of yourselves, thinking you're going to win the Rumble. Lash and I are entering, so none of you stand a chance.
Look, whoever walks out as tag team champions, just know we got the winner.
I don't think LA Knight wins the Rumble.
The tag team division's never been hotter.
Why couldn't we have the women in their own 8-woman tag match? I need more action in today's wrestling, especially on the go home. I feel like this entire episode has just been talking heads, and it's like I feel like in like international crowds, just give them wrestling, bro. That's because the international crowds at their best. Oh, this pyro's sick for wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
They are friends tonight, but they'll be frenemies tomorrow because both of these women will be a part of the 30-woman over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match, where the last woman standing gets to choose which champion she'll face in a main event at WrestleMania. And it's interesting way to Alexa Bliss looking to win her first ever Royal Rumble match. It seems like she's accomplished just everything else in her career. Charlotte Flair, on the other hand, the only woman to ever win 2 Royal Rumble matches, including last year's event.
Yeah, that's part of what I love about Royal Rumble matches. Of course, as you mentioned, these two have been laser focused on that red-hot women's tag division.
I am excited for tomorrow too.
WWE, as have a lot of other women that we've just seen prior to this entrance, but the inherently individual pursuit of winning a Royal Rumble match and sending yourself to WrestleMania for that World Championship opportunity is really going to test some bonds tomorrow night, and I've
Dude, that crowd is empty, brother.
than ever between Charlotte and Alexa Bliss.
Brother, what is they doing in Riyadh, dude? The little upper bowl is empty. Look at that whole right side, brother. And the left side. And literally Michael Cole goes, because of traffic. What do you mean?
We are 1 day away from the Women's Royal Rumble. And I gotta be honest,
Look at the right side.
each other's throats.
God.
But the truth is, I'm winning the Rumble. I'm going to WrestleMania.
It's because of traffic, brother. It's like 9 o'clock over there.
My back while I do it than my best friend, Lexi.
That's so funny, Charlotte, because I actually had the same.
Said they
thing.
show up late. That's why it's later. Brother, it's been an hour.
No, I mean, I was gonna dedicate my win to you.
Thank you, but no. What I was saying was I was planning on winning the Royal Rumble.
Well, how are you winning if I'm winning? I mean, I've won twice, so the odds are in my favor.
Right, but you have to remember, I made history too. I had the first WWE women's match in the Middle East. And I plan on being the first woman to win the Royal Rumble here in Riyadh.
No, I mean, that's awesome, and I think that's great, but I don't think you're listening. No, you've been a great tag partner. You're a great best friend, but tomorrow is every woman for herself. I mean, did you think I was going to help you win?
Help me win. Charlotte, I don't need your help to win, but you don't need my help either. And I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this to my best friend, Charlotte. Not everything is about you.
Ouch. Well, that hurts. So you're saying if I turn my back, you're gonna toss our friendship, you're gonna toss me over the top rope?
Are you gonna toss me?
See what you started.
You are watching high school levels of writing. First off, high school levels of writing, and again, this SmackDown is so weird. Dude, I love Liv's attire though, wearing the Dom outfit.
Aw, how cute! The two besties are fighting.
We can't relate, but to be real, while you two are busy backstabbing each other tomorrow night,
Judgment Day is gonna back each other.
Gonna win the Royal Rumble match.
I hate to break it to you, Liv, but having the other two help you win isn't really a plan.
And if you think we're not friends, why don't you guys come down here and find out?
Okay.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, here we go.
All right,
That's 3 on
finally.
2. That was a bad.
Suck, yeah, right. We have better
Chad, I gotta
things to do,
record a Fortnite little video here in a second during commercial. I'm gonna nail it in one take.
So fast, ladies.
When we get to the next commercial
you can
break.
tell the Royal Rumble is on deck because that seems to be what everybody wants to do here tonight. And ladies, I know that the Judgment Day are not officially part of SmackDown, but I have a rule, and that is if you step on this stage, you're volunteering to step in that ring. So, any two of you are going to face Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss, and we're going to get a referee out here because I don't want to wait. We're going to do that right now.
Nice.
General Manager Nick Aldis is busy tonight. This tag match is next.
All right, I'm gonna record this real quick during this commercial break, chat. You're gonna see me. I'm gonna send something off to my editor to make something. So like they just announced some news and I have to cover it. All right, everyone be quiet. We're recording something. Here we go. All right. Major new Fortnite patches update next week. The Crash Pass Juniors will be vaulted and the Shockwave Grenades will be unvaulted in Unranked Battle Royale. Take it again. Chat, you're messing me up. Okay, take it again. There's a major new Fortnite patches update next week. The Crash Pass Juniors will be vaulted and Shockwave Grenades will be unvaulted in Unranked Battle Royale. And they tease a new mobility item in the future. Submachine guns will have a significant buff this one. The Hollow Rush SMG will deal more damage per shot, have a larger magazine, and handle faster, making it snappier to pull out and aim. The Flex SMG will deal more damage, have a larger magazine, and handle faster like the other SMGs in the category. And the Dual Micro SMGs will deal more damage and have a larger magazine and slightly faster handling. The Tactical AR and the Enforcer AR will deal more damage, and the Tactical Pistol will deal more damage, retain damage better at range, and aim down sights faster, giving it a fighting chance against other weapons. The Sovereign Shotgun will fire slightly faster while aiming down sights for a smoother feel. The Stealth Splash will get a significant buff and will last longer, and you could carry more of them in your items. And also, the ATK, the All-Terrain Cart, will have increase of health, making it more durable across all game modes. Share with a friend. Boom! Done! Sent! Wepa, man, yeah. I want to be a wepa, man. I want to be a wepa, man, yeah. 2 Tech Sancho, that's right. Wepa, man, yeah. I wanna be a man. Wepa, man. See, I could cut a promo when it matters. All right, let me get all my stuff back. I did that all during commercial chat.
Impromptu matchup here tonight, tag team match. Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss from SmackDown, and Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez of the Judgment Day from Raw. And listen, everybody's in town, Wade, for the Royal Rumble, Raw, NXT, and a Friday Night SmackDown. And as General Manager Nick Aldis said, let them fight.
Yeah, let them fight indeed. The people of Riyadh are certainly not complaining, and neither are we. Well, the Judgment Day didn't seem too happy about it.
Roxanne Perez with a slap to the Queen. Charlotte Flair, quick tag made to Liv Morgan.
Right about the slap.
Gotta watch big sexy Raquel Rodriguez outside the ring.
New weapon order.
You don't watch big sexy Raquel, Michael Cole.
Oh, and from behind, off the distraction by Roxanne. Liv Morgan attacking Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, and therein goes the point of the Judgment Day. There's always so much you have to watch that you can't watch everything. And if everything there was Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan heads into her 9th Royal Rumble match.
No, I haven't been posting much from the show.
She's tied with Natalya for the most ever. She's been in every single one. Ah, nice takedown by Charlotte Flair to both members of the Judgment Day. And a tag made to Alexa Bliss.
Uh-oh,
and here comes Alexa with a baseball slide, taking out the Judgment Day.
And this has gone disastrously wrong from the off for the Judgment Day. Of course, they're still reeling from losing out at Saturday night's main event for Tag Gold last week, looking to rapidly get back on track. And it's not going to plan at all.
Yeah, what a way to get back on track. Win the Royal Rumble match tomorrow, huh?
Well, in fairness to the Judgment Day, they did not come out here to fight tonight, and Nicholas Aldis making a terrible call, forcing these women into competition just 24 hours before the Women's Royal Rumble match.
I'm not sure it was a terrible call. These women were arguing with each other. What's the best way to settle those things in WWE? In the ring.
Just wanted a bit of verbals, a bit of a discussion. Keep themselves fresh for tomorrow, but that's not going to be the case.
And now Roxanne Perez, who heads into the Rumble match tomorrow after making history last year.
Wow.
1 hour, 7 minutes, and 47 seconds. Perez in a runner-up role, setting a record for the longest time ever for the Women's Royal Rumble.
Nice extracurriculars behind the referees back there from the Judgment Day. Once again, even the referee cannot keep eyes on the Judgment Day at all times. That is by design from this group.
Running knee by Liv Morgan. Hook of the leg and a kick out. For 2 years, Liv Morgan.
Another Fortnite patch hotfix. Shockwave's got nerfed.
He spent 1 hour and 7
There
minutes
we
in the
go.
event before being eliminated, finishing in the top 3 last year.
A volley of shots there from Alexa Bliss, and Roxanne in there causing trouble, and of course Raquel on the outside striking again.
And Liv Morgan with a big kick, dropping Alexa Bliss. That is where Raquel Rodriguez is so dangerous. Cover now by Morgan. Kick out by Bliss. The numbers game here for the Judgment Day.
Yeah, it's just the numbers game, but also on top of that, it's the chemistry, the way these three are just so.
You think Liv's gonna win the Rumble?
Game plans, and it's been so effective now in taking.
I just think, like, okay, look, the idea of Liv winning the Rumble is that there's a lot of issues with that because she has a lot of drama around her. Does that make sense? Being iced in this week, I've been watching all the old Royal Rumbles. I wish they would use chairs, trash cans, etc., like they did in the Attitude Era. Are you talking about the Royal Rumble with between Mick Foley and Chainsaw Charlie? How they just went at it like it was a hardcore match? I think that was the two that started. That was insane. And the one with Kane getting hit by Steve Blackman, or one or the other, that was crazy.
Sam Perez, things aren't going to get easy anytime soon.
Perez sent across the ring, up over the top. Nice sunset flip, but
dude, I could tell you this. When we did AEW, when I went to AEW show, they have guys telling people about seat fillers, and I'm sure they're stressing out over the seat filling right now. Dude, there's nobody there, dude.
Rather than go for the tag herself, knowing exactly where the danger lay.
And now Bliss sent across the ring by Perez, who catches her with an uppercut. The prodigy Roxanne Perez has really come into her own over the past year.
Yeah, she was the most competitive woman on the roster last year, having more matches than any other woman, and every week got better and better, a bit like Carmelo Hayes.
Did Damien get the #1 spot at the Rumble?
That's
The
what
Wepa
you've
King?
gotta do when you're chasing
I hope not.
the very top in WWE. Keep grinding, keep improving, and Roxanne really embodies that.
We heard Charlotte and Alexa say earlier, no issues with tossing each other out of the Rumble match. And cover now by Morgan, hooks the leg and a kick out again. You got to wonder how Judgment Day feels about that. More on that in a moment as this tag team action continues. Nice suplex by Liv Morgan to Alexa Bliss, and now, of course, paying homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, I just think if Bianca returns, wins. Your prediction, Obafemi enters at 28. It'd be a waste of Obafemi's power. You got to see Obafemi chunk out a couple of people.
People are not impressed whatsoever with any of those Amigo.
Okay, chat, they're on commercial. But this is the problem. This is the problem with. This is a weird thing to say, and I noticed that with the women's thing. When I was looking at the Women's Royal Rumble, is that they have so many people that are not necessarily top heavy, but like middle to mid card to top heavy. Whereas that there's no like low card people. Like there's not a whole bunch of them. The WWE used to have a whole bunch of low card people that you could have like a Brock Lesnar chunk out everybody. So for example, when Brock Lesnar went on his run, he threw out like Shelton Benjamin. He threw out Elias. He threw out like who did he eliminate in that 2022? Because you can't have an Obafemi go on a 2022 Rumble run, because Obafemi, in order to show his strength, he would have to eliminate a whole bunch of people. But in today's modern landscape, people would reject that because there's so many good superstars. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, Brock Lesnar. Let me give you the names of people that Brock Lesnar eliminated in 2022. Brock Lesnar eliminated the following superstars in 2022. He eliminated hold on. No, not 2022. 2020, I think. 2020. Yes, this is my favorite Rumble. One of my favorite Rumbles when he eliminates like half the field. All right, these are the people that he eliminated in 2020, chat. Brock Lesnar enters at number 1. Okay? Eliminates Elias, Eric Rowan, Robert Roode, John Morrison, Kofi Kingston, Rey Mysterio, Big E, Cesaro, Shelton Benjamin, Nakamura. MVP, Keith Lee, Braun Strowman. The dude eliminated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, because they have it all jumbled here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 superstars. You know what I mean? And look at the names that I gave you. Yeah, Ricochet low blowed him and Drew eliminated him. But you're telling me that there's 13 superstars right now, the way that people are being booked, that could be eliminated by one dude. It's a tough thing to do, dude.
Finally creates some space. Can she make it to the tag with Charlotte Flair?
It has been a
13 eliminations, insane.
To a very fresh Charlotte, a very frustrated Charlotte, and seemingly a further and further away Charlotte.
Liv trying to hang on. Off the blows by Alexa. Morgan rolls up, shoulders down, and Alexa Bliss now turns things around.
Oh, nice.
And around we go.
Which made Drew look strong, but yeah, you're forgetting, White, that he Ricochet low blowed Brock first. So it was Brock's out because he got low blowed, and then Drew threw him out. If the WWE had the huevos, they should have just let Drew throw him out without the Ricochet low blow. See, the little details matter.
This is the opportunity.
Tag. Here comes the Queen, Roxanne Perez. Into the ring as well. Charlotte Flair up to the top rope.
Come on, Charlotte.
The cross body from Charlotte.
And the absolute last thing the Judgment Day wanted has happened.
It is a chop fest for Charlotte Flair.
It's VPN on Netflix International.
Well, it's WrestleMania season now, and this is where Charlotte comes into her own.
What a clothesline. Charlotte is fired up. Roxanne caught. Fall away slam.
Oh God, Roxy's bleeding.
Charlotte Flair that has built up in the duration of this match. Watching Alexa Bliss get a severe beating is all seeping out of her pores now.
And Charlotte Flair just literally walking over her opponents.
Where did Roxy get cut?
Charlotte now heading up to the top rope.
Nobody does it better.
Flair, moonsault. Cover. And a kick out.
A late kick out there from Liv Morgan. Charlotte Flair from the top with extreme levels of athleticism, catching both members of the Judgment Day simultaneously.
Did Roxy break her collarbone or something?
Not quite enough to put things away.
And Charlotte now turning her attention to Liv Morgan, hanging Charlotte up on the top rope. And
Morgan showing some dirty tricks to the dirtiest player in the game, and
looking for the figure eight. Morgan caught her with a step-up enziguri. Tag made by Bliss. She's legal. Charlotte with a big kick to the face. Bliss into the matchup. Alexa Bliss, nice takedown off the blockbuster. Cover now. And breaking things up, Roxanne Perez, who was busted open moments ago, back into the fray.
A little natural selection effort there from Alexa Bliss. Did not quite get the job done.
And now Roxanne. And there's the code breaker into the side Russian leg sweep. Cover.
And Roxy's tough, dude.
Breaking things up.
Yeah, Flair had to be there. She had to be on point.
Oh, Austin eliminated. Yeah, that was 2001, 2001 Stone Cold. Yeah.
Rodriguez up on the apron.
But that was cool though. It was like a stunner and then like a chair shot, and then he threw him over. Yeah, that was crazy, dude. Hey, that's a DQ. Oh no, that's a Raquel. DQ her anyway. I hope Roxy's okay, dude. I guess maybe she got cut open because those rhinestones on. That's it.
Alexa and Charlotte with the win.
Here are your winners, Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss.
They're very concerned about Roxy though.
Who has a major score to settle with Raquel Rodriguez. Just cost the Judgment Day this matchup.
Well, that was the difference maker because
like what happened?
Raquel had raised hell throughout this match. Once again, that must have been the 6th time she'd inserted herself. But then with Raquel showing up, completely neutralizing Raquel, finally making this a fair fight. And it was that Sister Abigail DDT of Alexa Bliss that scored the win.
I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Extra momentum ahead of tomorrow night's Royal Rumble match.
Also, don't forget on Raw, Philly's street fight, Raquel and Stephanie.
Jordan Grace, you've had quite
Jordan
a
Grace
few
looks
run-ins
awesome,
with
dude.
women's champion Jade Cargill, but tomorrow at Royal Rumble, you have the opportunity to secure a championship match against her at WrestleMania. How are you feeling heading into such a big night?
Kathy, everyone knows that the Rumble can change your life and you never know who's gonna walk out there, but I always bet on myself. When I win the Rumble,
I wonder
at
if
WrestleMania,
because
I'm
like
gonna give
blood
Jade a
is
reality
not.
check that she desperately-
Oh God.
You win the Royal Rumble, and you damn sure ain't beat me.
I like the money suit. The money suit's kind of. Oh, dang. This so far has been the best thing I've seen today. Yo, less talking, more fighting. That's what I want. That's what I want on the SmackDown. It's not that difficult. It's called Smackdown, not Talk Down. You know what I mean?
And you gotta love the moxie of Jordan Grace.
Yeah, no doubt about it. She's in it to win it. But talking about moxie, we got a big fight tonight in our main event. 8-man tag team match with 8 of the biggest stars in the game. That goes on tonight in our main event right here on SmackDown.
You ready for some more high-flying action?
Oh, I'm always ready for this.
Here's right into the UI and get that one. Come.
The following contest is scheduled
Fraxia.
accompanied by Nathan Fraser. He is one half of Fraxium from Madrid, weighing in at 185 pounds. Axia!
Well, Nathan Fraser embarrassed Johnny Gargano last week. Axiom.
You know what I think? You know what I think I did this chat like about this go home? Would it be sick if they had they used to do this back in the day. They used to do Rumble qualifiers, and if they're going to announce Rumble qualifiers, like why don't we spice it up and have like qualifier matches again, at least on this go home, for like people that are like an NXT person, you know, I don't know, just something to spice up the go home. You know what I mean? It's been a fine show, but it's not like a, you know what I mean? Anyone else just get the Rumble spoiler on screen? Like a winner or something? As Fraxium came out? Nah, because they ain't going to win the Rumble. I know that, but it's still an opportunity to be in the Rumble is awesome. What did they show, Kurt? Oh, Fraxium doesn't get buried and coming out, and Nathan Fraser is the reason why Elton was seriously injured? Dude, that was. Oh, Braun Breaker injured #1. Win it. That's not his song. That's Kevin Owens, but still the same thing. They could change it. They could be testing things. I didn't see nothing. I think that's why I like this SmackDown. It feels like it's a go home. And again, in that Charlotte and Alexa match, they didn't show any like friction in them splitting during that match. Like I didn't see. Like maybe Charlotte tagging herself in. It was a very same thing Alexa and Charlotte match. Charlotte coming in for the hot tag, does her woos, does her chops. And there's various few changes. Braun is number 1 in the Rumble. I still want Kit Wilson, dude. You think Cody, Roman, Damian are the first 3 entrants? It's crazy, dude. Dude, WWE, man, maybe make it like weird mess ups. You know what I mean? Like little slip ups here and there. It's kind of crazy. You know what I mean? I want some spice. You think they'll do the R-Truth skit and have them come out during the Women's Royal Rumble? They probably would do something stupid like that. Rumble qualifiers would be cool. Jasper Troy, Tozawa, AJ Francis, when others would be awesome. Wait, AJ from TNA? Oh my God, that'd be spicy, you know? Why would they have that as show queue? I think the presets would be for SmackDown. They could be testing things. They always test things before. Like and they always put random things out there as spoilers, you know what I mean? So not as like spoilers, but throw off spoilers. Like last year they had Stone Cold music play and people were like, oh, Stone Cold's coming out in the Rumble, you know what I mean?
Axiom set for one-on-one action with Johnny wrestling tonight.
Johnny, what are you, Candice? Before your match, I just wanted to inform you that Candice LeRae, you are barred from ringside.
What?
I said Candice is
we
barred
heard
from
you.
ringside.
We heard you. We heard you. What, are they afraid of Candice? I think they are. They're afraid of her.
Judging by what I saw last week, actually, I'm more protecting you from her, but hey, that's another story.
That mask was a beautiful gift from my wife, and they weaponized it last week.
I am so glad you brought up the mask, because that was the other thing I wanted to tell you. If Axiom wins, he gets that mask back.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding.
What?
I'm absolutely serious.
No, he's not gonna win.
He wins,
Number one.
he gets the mask back.
No, that's stupid. That's a stupid stipulation, Nick.
I'm sorry, this conversation is over because
Did you hit my music? Did you hit my music? Oh my God.
Weaponized.
I hate you so much.
Nick, stupid stipulation, Aldis. Making a lot of bad calls tonight, Aldis, and I'm normally like that guy. I thought
you wanted to end this match. And his opponent from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 100.
Dude, they gave in Johnny Gargano the spicy camera.
Well, wait, Johnny Gargano goes it alone. Candice LeRae barred from ringside because of what happened last week here on Friday Night SmackDown. Let's take you back and show you the matchup. It was Nathan Frazier one-on-one
Johnny without
Gargano.
Candice is just Johnny.
Candice LeRae inserted herself into the match. Now this was several times. Axiom.
I have a question. What if in modern wrestling chat, what if they made a rule that you'll get DQ'd if you touch the apron? If you're like a if you're like a valet or a manager, you jump on top of the apron, that's a DQ. Or you know, they get a penalty. I don't know. You know what I mean? A 5-yard penalty, 1 free shot. I don't know. Mix it up a bit.
Into the night with it. A little laughter there for the Garganos, and frustration boils again for Axiom. I got to ask you, Michael.
The Wepa King's the Iron Man.
A lot of Spaniards, they don't tend to wrestle in masks. Why is that mask so important to Axiom, who I know you've been talking to?
Well, there's a reason that he's upset about this. The fact of the matter is, as a kid,
I feel bad, dude. There's no one in this crowd. It blows my mind.
To fight back and find solutions. And he decided that maybe he could stand up for those who can't stand up for themselves, who can't defend themselves. So he put a mask on because he says it's not about him. He wants to be anonymous. It's about everyone out there, and he's fighting the good fight. He considers himself a superhero. True story. Gargano now side headlock on Axiom. Now let's talk about Johnny Gargano as the downward spiral continued last week with the situation with Candice LeRae and the loss to Frazier. It really began for Gargano when he couldn't win the United States Championship from Carmelo Hayes. He has no partner now. And of course the situation last week. Imagine if he loses tonight and loses Axiom's mask.
Yeah, this simply isn't the career trajectory somebody as accomplished as Johnny Gargano wants. This is the guy who was the first ever Triple Crown champion in NXT.
A nice backslide by Axiom, and Gargano works out of it.
The incredible black and gold era. This guy was the poster guy. I think they're singing Johnny Gargano's name. The people of Riyadh are believers in Garganoism.
Well, maybe they will help Johnny Wrestling rally and get back on a winning streak here. Elbow by
It might be the reason.
Gargano. Nice
It's not price. It could just be that.
And I will say the fact that Candice LeRae has been banned from ringside, but Nathan Fraser is prowling around.
I don't know, dude.
Is an absolute
They say
disgrace
it's traffic,
for
but
this fine industry. Why is Fraser out
I
here?
don't buy that.
He's done nothing wrong, Wade. He didn't get involved last week. He didn't steal Axiom's mask. He's just out here to support his friend. Now,
Wait a second, he beat Johnny Gargano last week after Gargano was punched from someone outside the ring. He cheated.
Dude, he was in the match.
Should have been a disqualification. It should have been a victory for Johnny Gargano, but Nathan Fraser was happy to take it.
So what about Candice and the mask and all that stuff? Like, she shouldn't have been disqualified.
Aren't people there attending for? That's what I mean. Like,
on her face backwards.
I don't know.
This lunatic Axiom that you seem to suddenly love.
Actually,
maybe because they didn't have the card advertised. No one knew the card going in.
And a kick out because, well, Candice
that's what we said, Kevin, in a podcast. Why Raquel needs to be in the Rumble, which she's getting a match on Monday.
What I said, and that was a nasty landing there for Axiom. And the fact that this mask is on the line here after possession being 9/10 of the law.
Oh, Gargano!
Gargano really turning it up here. Impressive stuff, and it's all about the mask.
It's a bummer that this storyline's getting paid off before Rumble. I would have loved to see this paid off at Rumble, and then he steals the mask at Rumble.
All about the mask. Axiom wins tonight. He gets his mask back from Johnny Gargano. He loses, and Johnny can wear it wherever he wants.
Yeah, and I'm kind of hoping that Gargano wins this and wears that mask forever. And that could be the spark Gargano needs to start climbing the rankings here on SmackDown and get back into championship contention.
Well, we know he's a great singles competitor. You mentioned before, oh, the big slingshot spear by Gargano. Hook of the leg and a kick out. You mentioned he's the first ever NXT Triple Crown champion. He was an NXT champion, NXT North American champion, a record 3 times. Held the NXT.
Oh, Psycho Killer chance.
World Tag Champ or WWE
Ciampa chance.
here on SmackDown.
I'll tell you, he is an absolute
LNI eliminates Braun Breaker.
He is the Harry Potter.
I would love that, but
WWE. There is not a hold or a
the
takedown
feuds,
that
like
Johnny Gargano does not
like the
know.
feuds
Not a reversal he's
for
not
LA9
aware
division
of.
don't never get paid off anyway.
Guardian Leviosa expecto patronum. This guy can do it all.
Dragon screw by Johnny Gargano. And was he trying to take the mask off Axiom again? What does he need? Another mask?
I think he was hearing me talking about Harry Potter, so he did a move that had dragon in it, in a dragon screw, because there's dragons in Harry Potter. That's where he was going.
You didn't answer my question. Off the neck breaker. Cover by Gargano.
You don't see LNI getting over the division. Only Money in the Bank.
With another mask.
That's all. I'm putting all my
If he steals that mask that's on right now and ends up losing this match, then Axiom gets the original mask back, but Gargano keeps that second mask. So, yeah, I guess, I don't know, following me?
You don't need to have logic for everything. As Axiom fights back now, Gargano kicked to the midsection. And Johnny Gargano caught! Is it enough? Shoulders down and a kick out at 2. Nice kick right on the button. Did you hear that?
Ooh, that absolutely rocked Johnny Gargano, not anticipating.
Cody eliminates Randy from the Rumble. Oh, that'd be hot.
After the beatdown he's received,
They need Big Sexy to throw the wrestlers out of the ring with that heat going to Raw. Ooh. I like the way y'all talking to me. I wonder if all the seasons we fill up for the main event tonight. I doubt it. I doubt it, dude. This should. You know what? Sometimes you gotta. You gotta. The WWE just needs a wake up call. Sometimes, you know.
Axiom wins. He gets his mask back from Gargano.
But again, the WWE doesn't make its money from ticket sales in Riyadh. They make money just by Riyadh paying them to be there, you know? So the WWE is not sweating. That's why the ticket sales in Riyadh are really affordable. Like, it's literally cheaper to fly to Saudi Arabia and go attend the show at Mania than it is to go to Vegas and attend the WrestleMania in Vegas. It's kind of crazy.
But it's still ticking somehow.
For a clothesline. Nice suplex delivered by Axiom, driving Gargano outside the ring.
Yeah, Gargano's in a mess right now. Got caught during that commercial break right in the mouth with a shot. Drop kick straight to the jaw and hasn't looked the same since.
Moonsault from the top rope. And there is the exciting, the energetic Axiom.
Just an exhilarating display from this Spanish superstar who is on
What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Now to reacquire his stolen possession.
Yokozuna from the heavens.
Into the cover.
The Yokozuna is one of the worst Royal Rumble winners of all time.
So close to winning back his mask.
The fact that Macho Man.
There's a Johnny Gargano, though. This has been strike after strike landing on the frame of Gargano from every angle imaginable. But Johnny Gargano digging deep, rediscovering that kind of toughness that took him to complete domination in black and gold NXT.
Yeah, you want to talk about Axiom's athleticism. As a teenager, he was considered one of the best youth football/soccer players from Spain.
Yeah, no doubt about that. He was on Real Madrid's box.
Oh!
Nice.
Cover off the driver by Gargano and a kick out.
Riyadh themselves know a bit about Real Madrid, of course. CR7 Cristiano Ronaldo now plies his trade right here with Al Nassr FC. Sure, he's glued to this right now. Willing Axiom on.
And Johnny wrestling, trying to fight back into this. Been a very physical, very even matchup between these two. Into the corner, boot to the face of Axiom. Oh, nice step-up kick.
There's any extra motivation. They glance down at his feet where that
I think Jericho will return tomorrow.
For Axiom. Putting Gargano to... Oh, God!
Nice.
Axiom looking to put Gargano away. Gargano, though. Can Axiom slip down underneath? Oh, no.
Oh, God.
No,
no sick,
cover.
dude.
Is it enough for the win and a kick out?
It's a great match. Do I prefer a hot dog? I prefer hot dogs. I love a good hot dog.
On the back of the neck and shoulders there of Axiom.
Thank you for the 40 bits, Toy Cookie. Who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble? I made a video about it. Give it a view, please. Please. Ronaldo would be in the Rumble.
Both men have been in an absolute war tonight. You see how gingerly Johnny.
Dude, he is way too big of a celebrity. A good glizzy is always best.
And he got caught again with a step-up kick by Axiom.
On the top rope is the domain of Axiom, not Johnny Gargano.
All right, well.
Down goes Gargano.
Sick move.
Nice top rope.
Golden ratio, but that distraction with the mask, which is what this match is all about, allowed Johnny Gargano to take
Wait,
control.
it skipped. Did Axiom get distracted by the mask in the corner?
And it's all going wrong for Axiom and going for that mask again.
Oh, I got unmasked.
Johnny just ripped the mask off Axiom again.
He's going to put on the other one in the corner. Clever.
Johnny Gargano just has all the answers tonight. Right up.
Oh, look at. Axiom just put his old mask on.
Oh, that's it.
Ratio for the win.
If I only caught the end of that.
Here is your winner, Axiom.
The saga is over. And mercifully,
The saga is over.
Gets his mask back.
And this downward spiral continues for Johnny Wrestling.
Well, this is where it all went downhill. Johnny Gargano.
That was a clever ending. I'll give it that.
The mask off Axiom, but here's one I prepared earlier. The previously stolen mask now on the head of Axiom. Color coordination notwithstanding.
What was missing from that story was Axiom talking about what that mask meant to him. You know what I mean? Like, it was my father's mask. My brother designed the mask. You should never disrespect me type of stuff. You gotta add a little bit of spice.
We got heat? Listen, you know me well enough to know I had nothing to do with that Miss BS. Stop it, Mello. You know, when he pushed me off, you were right there.
Oh, come on.
And literally the next second, then I really don't know what to think about it.
You shouldn't think anything about that, bro. I'm your friend.
Listen, tonight I will go out and I will fight Miss. And after I'm done with him, I'm coming for you. And I will get the same chance that I gave to you. And let me get one thing straight. I'm not asking for it. I'm expecting it. Friend.
Yo, Ilya Dragunov's so funny, dude. The way they were booking Ilya Dragunov cracks me up. Ah, man, I would've. All right, Mello, I can't deal with you right now. I'm focusing on my world title opportunity here. I need to focus. He loses. Ah, now I want my title back.
Jay Styles, the phenomenal one. One night before his career is on the line against Gunther. It's next.
Now I care about the United States title. Ah, I'm a dragon. It cracks me up, dude, because he was just so adamant. Like, I can't focus. I need to think about my next big step, and then he loses. Oh, I gotta get back my United States title. Oh my god, dude. No Kit Wilson either. Do 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 do. Why the hell will Sami win tomorrow if he ain't gonna carry it till Mania? Are you asking me? Because it's okay for someone to lose it. Because Rhea, if you could have Rhea Ripley lose her title before Mania, anyone could lose it before Mania. It's that simple, mate. It's that simple. What's up, Oracle? Yeah, Alvin and I came in and dropped 100. Nah, bam, bam. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Sami deserved better. It is his first reign. Okay, let's see. I think people get caught up on the idea. People get caught up on the idea of reigns. When we look in the future, it's not gonna be about how long you held it. It's about winning it at least. Let me give you a man named Mick Foley. Mick Foley was mad over in the WWE. Let's look at Mick Foley, who wins his first title. His big the WWF Championship, and how so many people remember that moment, not only because it's Mick Foley winning, but it's because WCW was trying to be like, yeah, they're gonna have some guy named Mick Foley win. But let's look at, when was this Mick Foley win? I gotta find this Mick Foley win.
Today, gracing the cover of a WWE video game for the first time since 2011. The World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk is the official cover superstar.
Yeah, Stone Cold came in helping.
Pre-orders now.
January 4th,
for the
1999.
Gameplay trailer.
Oh, gameplay trailer?
I am here with Trick Williams, and
Trick
man, I have
Willie.
to say, I love the outfit. Now, you have made quite the impression since coming to SmackDown. Do you think you can use that to your advantage tomorrow in the Royal Rumble match?
Well, first thing first, cameraman, pan down and catch my lemon pepper steppers.
That's right.
Let's talk about it. I mean, but come on, Kathy. I mean, you hear the people. They love Trick Williams all around the world.
Trick Willie.
We went to Germany, and I put on a show.
Trick
We
Willie.
went to London, and I put on a show.
Trick Willie.
We went to Montreal, and I put on a show. Now we here at Saudi Arabia. What you think I'm gonna do? Shoot, you better subscribe to my website. You can find me at www.worldwidewilly.com with a picture of me looking at you.
Oh, I gotta look at it.
Like this.
www.
You better subscribe.
www.
You know what I'm saying? Subscribe like all the people gonna subscribe to the Whoop That Movie.
What was it called?
Tomorrow at the Royal Rumble with Trick Williams.
Wait, what was
is
the
last
website?
Man in the ring.
What was the website,
With our
chat?
sites on the main event of WrestleMania.
TrickWillie.com?
Let's talk about
Worldwide Willie?
Good luck tomorrow, Trey.
www.worldwidewillie.com. Wait, where's the website? All right, let's get the picture first. Hold on.
with my sites on the main event of WrestleMania.
Oh, I gotta get this. Worldwide Weapon.
All the people gonna subscribe to the Whoop That movement tomorrow at the Royal Rumble when Trick Williams is the last man in the ring.
I'm sad.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm sad. No one's giving me the website. Worldwidewillie.com. It's not there.
You know, AJ
TrickWilliams.com.
2026 is it.
I don't see it.
He wants to go out on his terms and enjoy the year battling some of his all-time great rivals. The problem is, AJ Styles' 25-year career could have 24 hours remaining. Because tomorrow
once again,
at the Royal Rumble, AJ puts his career on the line versus the career killer, Gunther.
Again, career killer.
Yeah, AJ Styles must have the
Not a legend killer, career killer.
of the
Okay.
world on his shoulders.
So-
This promised 2026 retirement.
I'm gonna lower it for a little bit here. Look, Mick Foley got the championship against The Rock with Stone Cold's help and everything. It was like a crazy bloodline rules type of match. So, in that he wins, right? He wins in like into December. He has multiple matches where he loses DQ, like he loses via DQ. Okay? He gets, this is your world champion, and he gets 6-minute matches as Mankind being the champion. He beats Big Boss Man. He loses to Kane via DQ. He does a whole bunch of house shows. Okay? And literally 3 weeks later loses to The Rock. He loses to The Rock and becomes, loses the championship to The Rock. And literally at the Super Bowl, 2 days later, he wins the title back from The Rock. You could have a crappy reign and still be remembered for being a champion. Because then he will lose the title back to The Rock a month later on a Monday night. Worldwide Willie? WorldWideWillie.com. It's not even a website. It's not even a website.
You know what? Some of you are a little worried about tomorrow. Don't worry about tomorrow. I'm not. In fact, I'm going to knock Gunther's teeth down his throat. And when I beat Gunther tomorrow, it starts the phenomenal farewell tour.
Don't
and
deserve
then we
it.
get our one more times against Cody Rhodes. How about this one? One more time against the Viper, Randy Orton.
Dog, I'm getting gaslit to death here by AJ. It's a Hard Rock situation.
One more time against CM. Rah, 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 AJ.
Would it be better to give him the title next year at Mania because it's Saudi? But next year's not guaranteed. Sammy could get hurt. Sammy could be cold. Why is everyone? You think next year's a guarantee for anybody? Yeah, don't worry about tomorrow. I got matches lined up with Samoa Joe, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay.
AJ, I appreciate you having that much fantasy about your future. But none of what you just said is going to happen. Because deep down, you already know you made a mistake so severe that it's going to cost you your career. Tomorrow, at the Royal Rumble, I'm going to end your career. And I'm going to do it the same way as I did it to your little buddy, John Cena. I'm going to make you tap out.
At least this is face to face, and I dig it.
You know, you're real funny, Professor. Because I think maybe it takes one to know one. Because last time I checked, you were the one that tapped out. Like a little bitch.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
Done it.
Yeah, he just sent Gunther off. The ring general now on the apron wants some of Styles tonight.
Why is Gunther looks like he's about to sell you a car? At a great price. At a great price. Let me get you into the Subaru.
Gunther thinks twice. He wants to do things on his terms.
Let me tell you about these specials that we have today.
Emotionally, he is cold, he is calculated, and he's coming for the career of AJ tomorrow.
A defiant AJ Styles and a determined career.
Who's here scared for AJ?
Is tomorrow it for AJ Styles' legendary career in professional wrestling? We find out at the Rumble.
Anyone scared for AJ?
Saw your match last week. You see mine? What happened to you? You used to be the man.
Yes, Tama.
King.
Yes, Tama.
Strong style.
Yes, Tama.
Shinsuke, I knew, would have beaten AJ Styles.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's time for you to follow him on his way out. Ooh, I got it. The Shinsuke Sayonara Tour.
Ooh.
What do you think?
You got confidence finally here. But for me, you're still young punk. Bad boy Tama Tonga.
Ooh.
But anyway, I need to give you a gift as Yasashi Senpai. そんなに相手ならしてやるよ、ストロングスタイルに。See me in the ring. Next week. 来週な。
This is like the most interesting thing that I enjoy about the Smackdown, you know? Like this right there was like the most interesting part for me.
Tama Tonga may be back with a vengeance with Shinsuke.
Bad boy Tama Tonga, I like it. I don't know why, but I like it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
That was the coolest Shinsuke's ever looked, dude.
Shut up time for The Miz.
Miz will never shut up Michael Cole, regardless of what happens here tonight.
Well, he probably shouldn't have got on the bad side of the Mad Dragon.
I will agree with you 100% on that one.
The Miz, Ilya Dragunov, one-on-one coming up next on SmackDown. You were saying?
I wouldn't want to fight Ilya Dragunov was what I was going to say. But Miz will next.
This is so funny, dude. Yeah, how many more people want me to see? He wrestled Kenny Omega. Sandra's official Rey Mysterio cleared for the Rumble. The Rumble is like the safest place to be if you're like not at 100%, because it's not on you, you know. Unless you're like the Iron Man or woman or winning the whole damn thing, it's not on you to do crazy things. You just gotta remember when you get in and when you get out. You know what I mean? I remember, all right, this is where I get in. This is my spot. I'm out. And my favorite Rumbles is when people go in and they do stuff right at the beginning. But the worst tropes I have for Rumbles is when people just walk in and do nothing. I've seen so many Rumbles. For those of you who know, I watched all the Royal Rumbles like last year and ranked them all. And the worst Rumbles are them literally walking in and like a guy just goes to the corner and fights somebody. Like, why were you even here? Why were you even in the Rumble, dude? So yeah. What's going on, Incredible One? Hello, everybody. We're hyped. Right now, my Rumble hype's at an all-time high. This is not because of this go-home show, though. Honestly, it's not because of this go-home show. This go-home show has added nothing to my Rumble hype. Yeah, the sins are people who don't get immediately fed, and when the eliminated person does an elimination. Or like they pulls them out. Yeah, I hate that. Hogan did that. He literally pulled out Psycho Sid in '92 to give the win to Ric Flair. What do you think of the new production with the score graphics? It takes away. It makes wrestling more of a sports-oriented thing, but it's fine because it helps like casual people watch Rumbles and keeps everything like you get to see, follow it along. But I do feel that WWE needs to lean more into the entertainment part of things versus the sports side of things. You know what I mean? Like the sports kind of things just takes away the luster. Takes away the magic. Like all the logos on the ring and things like that, you know, you start to, you're going to, it's going to date wrestling harder. You know, when you see a logo in the ring of a company that's no longer around, you're like, man, this match is, whereas when no logos on the ring, wrestling is timeless, dude. It could be anywhere. It could be anytime that you see these things. Like, it's so fascinating to watch wrestling. And the only indication you would know what time it is, like what era it's in, is the people in the crowd, right? Just based the way they're dressed. But the people in the ring, the wrestlers, are timeless. You could pluck any of these wrestlers and they would be, like if you pluck them out and you put them, but you know, now in this era, you look at the mat like, oh yeah, Slim Jim, you know. One of my guesses for a celebrity entrance in the Rumble, I think Speed will definitely be in the Rumble, and I think Speed will be in the Rumble, and that and Jelly Roll, and that about it. I don't think you'll get any other women celebrities. Just Speed and Jelly Roll. Dude, Rowan spamming that intro. By now, this email's hit my spam folder. Nah, no, Mr. Beast. He'll probably be like in the crowd though. Unless the Saudis want Mr. Beast, like because he's a big attraction there now, I guess. Oh wait, hold on, I didn't. Hold on, let me there we go. They keep spamming that email. Oh, we got a couple of 3 people unannounced.
And wrestle an over-the-top rope Royal Rumble match where the last man standing picks the champion of his choosing.
So wait, 3 people are unaccounted for?
And WrestleMania.
Fake it as a champion, dude.
And Miz about to be in a
So there's 3 people unaccounted for.
with the Mad Dragon.
3 people unaccounted
Miz
for.
was irate and bitter that Dragunov was given a crack at
3.
the United States
I think it's
champ,
Jelly,
Carmelo
Speed, and
Hayes
Jericho.
Last week and decided to ruin the opportunity for the Mad Dragon now. The Mad
I think Jelly Roll is gonna put Santi over. Jelly Roll is gonna hit the splash, and he goes, "Time to oil up, Santi." That's what he's gonna say. Time to oil up, Santi. That's what he's gonna say right to the camera. Because only Jelly Roll can get away with that. Oh, an LA Knight? Ooh, yeah. Can't get rid of LA Knight.
And then what does Miz do? He tries to talk his way out of it and tell Ilya Dragunov that it was Carmelo Hayes who actually wanted Miz to get involved. I don't believe Dragunov believes that.
Well, I don't believe Dragunov believes that, but I didn't think about it that way until Miz put that out there in the ether. Now I think about it, it wouldn't make a lot of sense. It wasn't that long ago.
Dang it!
Carmelo Hayes.
I hate Santi. Santi says Roman Reigns needs to stop spamming my inbox with these declaring for Rumble emails. Literally, that was my joke that I was about to post. I hate you, Santi. That's my joke. He steals my jokes all the time, chat. We have conversations behind the scenes before, and then I'm a ghostwriter for Santi. Everything that's funny, every brain rot thing is because of me. It's because of me.
Tomorrow marks number 17, behind only Kane, who has 18 appearances in the history of the Royal Rumble.
I did not even realize that. The criminally undersold top-tier career of The Miz just keeps getting better and better. When are people going to give Miz the kind of respect that people like Randy Orton get and Rey Mysterio, because he's in that caliber?
Well, and I agree, because The Miz, a former 2-time WWE champion, 8 times an Intercontinental champion, 2 times U.S. champion.
This is why you watch this stream to get the original content.
Miz taking a few steps backwards.
God, I'll tell you right now, in my career, certain names you were put up against on the card when it got put.
You know, when I was watching AEW, there was a guy named, who was he? Ace Austin, I think?
Dragunov is starting to get that same reputation in the locker room. This guy
Yes,
is
Ace
gonna
Austin.
Win, lose, or draw against
I can't believe I forgot he was wrestling the ABCs.
The man who says,
Isn't he part of the
"I am not
ABCs?
intense, I am intensity."
Yes, he is part of the ABCs.
Went for a shot. Miz able to
So,
duck out of harm's
Ace
way.
Austin wrestled John Moxley, and you could tell John Moxley was like, lay that in harder, dude. Like, lay it in. Like, you're hitting me, but lay that in. And I can feel like Miz and Ilya, it's going to be the same way. Like, Miz is a pro. He's not going to slap you and hurt you. And I know Ilya Dragunov is going to say, like, lay this in, bro. How do you think Santi has managed to make an average a video a day? Well, he has hot takes that take up Raw, that take up SmackDown, so that's 2, right? And he also,
I will tell you this, Ilya Dragunov is
he's been at it for so long that he could just repeat what he did in the previous year. When he knows, like, prediction videos, and then he has his current Dethrone series. He just has a bunch of series that he could dip into the well again.
Coming his way. He's allowing people to be entertained by himself.
It's a rinse and repeat process for Santi, and people like it because it's consistent. You have to admire that consistency, right?
Miz again. Dropping Dragunov.
Smart move there by the Miz. Not seen too many people.
So, for example,
from Ilya Dragunov, who
you have, and his Reddit. He has his Reddit videos. He has his SmackDown hot take videos. His Raw SmackDown hot take.
Get a little practice out of the Royal Rumble tomorrow. That would have been an elimination.
I'm just looking at his things. It's literally a rinse and repeat.
The Miz has taken the best that Dragunov has had to offer, and he finds himself in control of this match.
A lot of people wrote Miz
Rinse and repeat.
Here's a reason why you were all completely wrong.
He doesn't count the podcast.
Impressing like only he can.
That's the one thing that I wish Santi would just like let the podcast be his Friday upload and let it be his only Friday upload, because he always uploads a video like an hour or two later, and it diverts the thing, like it diverts the entire podcast. Because right now our AJ Styles video only has 9K views, but it's because he's live right now. So it's like all the notifications don't go for that anymore. So, but if he just let the podcast video do its thing, then we would have like an extra couple, like 10,000, 20,000 more views. But it gets cut off once the new notification comes out. Then we don't get anything. You know what I mean? Then Denise is a workhorse, you know, 100%. Denise covers everything. It's because she's ready to cover everything. You know, she covered everything already, and now she's just outputting more. I think Santi got into Denise's ear, like, you need to post every day, and she took that to heart, and she's posting every day. The podcast is doing really good numbers for it being a 2-hour product, 100%. And the fact that Santi just puts so much like ads on it, and it still does numbers, is insane. Like, he puts so much ads in there. But you know, hey, it's his channel, it's his YouTube channel. Do you want Roman in the beginning or at the end? I don't think Roman can go that long. And if Roman goes that long, he's just gonna be at the like on the edge, just chilling.
Miz in control of Dragunov. He's got that arm slipped underneath the chin of Dragunov, trying to choke out the Mad Dragon.
Yeah, and the Mad Dragon is fading. His face is turning a shade of puce. Kind of like a purple, but back in the fight. Apparently, maybe one last roll of the dice here from Dragunov.
Oh yeah, if they don't want to, yeah, sure.
Driving Miz into the turnbuckle to break the hold, but
how would I react if Gunther wins the Rumble?
Zero blood.
It's an uninspired choice.
Of the Mad Dragon right now, just fighting on pure instinct, but that's all this guy needs. He is built different.
And this is what Miz
YouTuber
is
DBG
trying to avoid, this all-out assault by Dragunov, and Miz with a nice back body drop.
Saw Dragunov there, perhaps going for a powerbomb or something. The body just too weakened by this assault from the Miz.
That right there is vintage Miz. Into the cover, stacks up Dragunov, and a kick out at 2.
Let's see.
Miz has been the picture of
I don't think BDE is in the Rumble.
Control throughout this match.
That's a great word for Miz, composure.
On what channel is it BDE? Are you talking about DBG, like on shorts? It's easy to throw out shorts every hour.
Being a true veteran of this game.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how wise this is. Why do you want to make Dragunov any more angry than he is?
You can tell he just batch records because he's wearing the same clothes. AJ's gonna tap out or pass out. Who knows? Have you guys talked about the post going to both of you? Yes, we do. We do have collaborations, yeah.
All-out war is the last thing you want against Ilya Dragunov, but Miz fighting fire with no.
I should put it in. You reminded me. Let's see if I could add. I should add a.
And when he has this look in his eye, he is next to unstoppable.
Let's see.
Un bezikba is what he says. That he's invincible.
Let me see if I could add a.
And he's showing you why here against the Miz.
He's got a fanatical approach to combat. Nothing is off limits inside that ring, including his own health.
I just made him mad, I told you.
That's the last thing you want to see when you chop the hell out of somebody.
Let me add.
He's gonna have to wear a shirt tomorrow after this attack. Runs into a boot by Miz.
Yeah, Miz, to be fair, giving it as good as he gets tonight. But it might be close to his breaking point here.
Nice standing switch by Miz. Dragunov through the ropes. Constantine
nice.
Special.
2017 was the best Rumble to 2010s.
And a kick out by Miz.
God, you know you have to go through hell if you're ever gonna beat Ilya Dragunov, and here's just one of the many reasons.
Yeah, I was there, the Alamo Dome one. I think it was because Roman didn't win. But they had like a lot of cool moments in that one for sure.
Dragunov with a German suplex.
It's not just the Paul Heyman of wrestling is cool humor.
German suplex. Dragunov.
Which version of Paul we're talking about though?
Firing himself up to get over the line.
How would I feel if Trick Williams won the Rumble?
Another German
Trick Willie?
waist lock still apply.
Yeah, but you have to reverse engineer who will he face at Mania. You know what I mean?
Here's at this point, and that is what Dragunov does to opponents.
Miz trying to create some space. Dragunov says, no way, as he slam dunks Miz.
Yeah, so yeah, we do collabs now, and it's helping me for sure.
Sack of cement, hard middle of the mat, knocking all the wind out of the Miz, who might not be capable of standing now.
Looked like he was going for the H-bomb. Miz able to counter into a DDT. Cover by Miz.
It's one of Miz's like best matches in a long time.
Pendulum-like DDT.
But Miz can deliver on this level.
Devastating over the past 15
more. Does that make
so
sense?
Years. Not quite enough to get over the line here, but inching ever so close. How badly broken down must the body of Dragunov be after the past couple of months of wars that he's been in? Every time the bell rings, it's all-out warfare.
And Miz has got Dragunov in position for the skull-crushing finale. Dragunov able to break the grasp of the Miz.
Get on that thumbnail. I don't need to be on the thumbnail.
Now the
Santi shooting himself in the foot.
Trapped in mid-flow. Nice move there from the Miz, however.
That's Dragunov face first into the turnbuckle. Miz with a running clothesline.
God, and as we get in the deep waters of this one, if you say who's the fresher man, you have to say the Miz. And I did not think I would be saying that this evening. Yeah, Miz has been superb tonight.
I think about the Vision at the Rumble. I predict Braun will turn on the Vision.
Slap right across the face.
I know people think like we need to wait for Seth Rollins to do it. I just don't see Seth Rollins being like Seth Rollins being turned on the Vision. It's like that would turn Seth Rollins' face, and I like the idea of Braun Breaker breaking out of the Vision because he's being not wasted there, but his potential is slowing down because he has to be in the Vision, you know.
Nasty landing on the thorax too.
By the body.
But I do see a swerve, so it looks like he turns on the Vision, but then the Vision come back and help him win, and it was all part of the plan. You know what I mean? And Paul Heyman will follow Braun, yes.
A little added extra momentum.
H-bomb.
Zesty pin.
The Mad Dragon with a win.
It's a good match out of the got a great match out of Miz. But you could tell that he was Dragon was not like hitting the Miz because that's not how Miz works.
But Dragunov in the end with a physical win.
Yeah, Miz was absolutely superb tonight, but you're right, Dragunov with major momentum going into tomorrow's Royal Rumble match.
Well, I told you. I told the whole wide world exactly what I was going to do. And I did it. I took your lantern, and as you can see, I took your tag team titles. And I took everything that you love away. I promised my men gold, and like I said before, I'm a man of my word. But these tag team titles, they're not for me.
What's up, Agent? How you doing, man?
These tag team titles are for my family. But the job is not done yet, because tomorrow I am going to win the Royal Rumble, and I am going to bring back the undisputed WWE Championship back to this family where it all belongs.
Solo.
Solo!
You think you've won? But you're wrong. You think you've hung us out to dry. But you're mistaken. And severely underestimating the weight of sacrifice. Our lantern and the tag team championships will come back to us. And when they do, the millions of fireflies around the world will illuminate your insecurity. We will not only come back for what is ours, but ensure your greed is your demise.
Well, it sounds like that war is far from over. We now turn our attention to tomorrow and the road to WrestleMania beginning.
Hell yeah, dude.
On the ESPN
Road to Mania, brother.
Underway at 2 o'clock on the East Coast of the United States, 11 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. Someone's going to punch their ticket to WrestleMania.
Yes, it's going to be a packed night of action, including the men's Royal Rumble match. 30 of the best competing. One will stand alone in the ring at the end. Who's going to punch their ticket to a World Championship opportunity at WrestleMania?
Earlier tonight on SmackDown, we heard a defiant AJ Styles. He said tomorrow night will not be the end, just the beginning of a year-long retirement tour. The career killer Gunther says, it's over for you tomorrow at the Rumble.
And of course, we've got the Women's Royal Rumble match.
Santi's annoying with his squeaky voice and obnoxious laugh. Comes off as arrogant. That's why on sub, Santi's legit and creative, underrated. Thank you. The Santi Slammers will soon know. And I am the driving force besides wrestling is cool. I am the Sancho Mania. And I am the best.
Sami Zayn. Drew is 11-0.
I'm not afraid
Sami looking to
speak for the trees
for the very first time and win his first WWE Championship.
Lantern in the pole match? Book it. We're ready for war. It's main event time. Chat, I want to go get some snacks. Everyone, let's eat some snacks for this. It's like lunch hour here.
The following is an 8-man tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by WWE Hall of Famer, the Oracle, Paul Heyman.
Prediction for this match, DQs everywhere. It's going to be a big brawl to get everybody excited. To get everybody excited.
Less than 24 hours from these four men stepping into the Royal Rumble match. We have a massive 8-man tag team match. The main event, Friday night SmackDown. Cody, Randy, Sami, Jay against the Vision. It is next.
All right, go get some snacks. Who do I got winning? Please, crew, watch my Sancho West Wrestling channel, video. It would help me so much, and chunk a like and leave a comment. It's a great video. Some say the best. Santi doesn't get to make fun of you for comparing Trick to Edge, though. Dude, again, I promote safe place. It was a safe place for Santi to speak his mind, and it led to a good conversation. But I am forever besmirched and riddled for saying Trick Williams. I said Kit Wilson is an early version of Shawn Michaels. Didn't say Hall of Fame Shawn Michaels. Didn't say that. Didn't say that. So many entrances. Sorry, Gorgu. My man. What's better watching, on YouTube or Twitch? What are you talking about? This? Ha, I missed the not allowed wave. Suckers. Give Kit Wilson Sweet Chin music and we're cooking. Imagine. He calls it the toxic boot. Yo, they moved everybody to hard cam. That whole section was empty the whole night. The Rumble's gonna be packed though. I love Logan. Whoa. You think they'll give that new Saudi wrestler a good run? Absolutely.
And their tag team partner making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, SAMI, ZAYN.
And why wait? Why wait?
Oh God, why wait? We haven't got all the men here. That's why.
The
Vision don't care about that.
Yeah, they're attacking Jey Uso. They are attacking Randy Orton and Sami Zayn. A 4-on-3 advantage until now. Because here comes the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, to even things up.
Well, it might be too late for Cody Rhodes. That's the problem. Has the damage already been done by the Vision?
The matchup hasn't even started yet. Good luck, Ryan Tran, our official in this matchup.
Remember Cody's last matchup with Jacob Fatu. That didn't get started either. We're still waiting for that.
Dude, no Jacob Fatu?
Wait, think about the star power in this matchup and then triple it for tomorrow night's Royal Rumble match.
I got absolute bedlam right from the off. This audience is loving every second of it.
Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, and Cody Rhodes holding court, holding the ring, and now Jey and Sami fly.
Nice. They wanted to say the pyro budget? Yeah, right.
this place has been electric all night. Over 18,000 in Riyadh. At Riyadh Season Stadium.
I gotta upload this video real quick.
And look at this 8-man tag team matchup. And the stars that are in the ring heading into the Rumble tomorrow. And now the Vision regroups. They started things, had the upper hand for a moment.
Well, whatever master plan Paul Heyman came up with there clearly did not quite play out as he intended. That 4-on-3 attack has now turned into 4-on-4. Some order established by this official before we officially get a back.
Well, the match hasn't even started.
Yeah, good luck keeping this one under control.
Ring the bell.
It's an explosive situation right here.
Finally, the bell rings and we're underway. Sami Zayn, the #1 contender for the undisputed WWE Championship, facing off with a man that Paul Heyman has dubbed the Pressure, Austin Theory, who is relentless in his attacks, never gives up.
Which wrestler doesn't belong in this picture, chat?
Everything I've seen from Austin Theory over the past several months, realized there were more gears he needed to tap into. He certainly found them now.
Sami Zayn, who hopes to win his first ever WWE title tomorrow night. Tall task because he's 0-11 against the man he faces, Drew McIntyre.
Yes, he is, but as he mentioned, he is undefeated right here in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Is that going to be enough to pull Sami
We need
Zayn
Drew.
over
We need
the
Drew. We need Jacob Fatu. It should end in chaos.
Sami's talked a lot about the importance of the matchup tomorrow in Saudi Arabia. Sami, of course, a Muslim, talks about winning the championship in front of the people here in the Middle East and how much it would mean to him and his career.
Well, how much would it mean to the people of Saudi Arabia to see him getting absolutely crushed
now
in
the
this
wall.
Vision
That's a great shake.
4-on-1 right now.
Yeah, the Oscilla, big Bronson Reed, 330 pounds, tags in Braun Breaker, the unpredictable badass.
Not the kind of display that Sami Zayn was looking to give Riyadh tonight, but it's hard to do anything against the pure power of the Vision.
Breaker, who enters the Royal Rumble match for a third time tomorrow, lasted 22 minutes in a great performance last year. Tag made, and speaking of last year, here comes last year's winner. Main event, Jey Uso, who eliminated John Cena to win the Royal Rumble match and go on to WrestleMania to win the world title.
Royal Rumble winner Jey Uso, who eliminated John Cena. Brother, that's an insane sentence.
Eight-man tag team matchup.
I wonder if
Jey
Logan's
Uso
mic'd
right
up
now
again.
In control of Braun Breaker of the Vision. Tag made.
There's got to be something that makes us actually care about Austin. It ain't Seth Rollins, brother.
Wade. He will not get a rematch for the WWE title unless he can win the Rumble and then choose to face the champion at WrestleMania.
Cody, the biggest star in the industry, just looks incomplete without the gold right now.
Sami Zayn looking to win his first ever WWE Championship.
A lot of people looking to win the big one. You are owed nothing by this industry. Form goes out of the window at the Royal Rumble. Who's going to get hot at the right time? Just like Jey Uso did to everyone's surprise last year.
Now in Braun Breaker, Cody took a little bit too much time. And Breaker now runs into Cody Rhodes.
Just can't do that against someone as physical as Braun Breaker.
Oh, God.
At breakneck speed turns Cody inside out. Now talking about Braun Breaker, the Vision has made it very clear that they are all on the same page, that they will sacrifice themselves in order to have Braun Breaker win the Royal Rumble match tomorrow. Now I questioned on the kickoff show the Vision earlier today, and I said, listen, if it comes down to say Logan Paul and Braun Breaker, you can't tell me Logan Paul is going to sacrifice himself with a main event opportunity on the line at WrestleMania. No one answered my question.
And you should have probably kept your mouth shut, because I heard Bronson Reed say he might tsunami you through our deaths tomorrow.
Cover by the aforementioned Reed and a kick out by Rhodes.
I can't quite imagine calling a big old tsunami as Michael Cole's carcass get squashed in front of the world tomorrow night at the Royal Rumble. So be very careful what you say around the vision.
Well, I think
now,
it's a
please.
legitimate question. I mean, if it's up to WrestleMania, it should be every man for himself, although Heyman and the Vision say that's not the case.
It's a legitimate question, but there's a time and a place, Michael Cole, and that time and place is never in the proximity of these four terrifying men who've been pulled together by the Oracle Paul Heyman.
You know, you mentioned it earlier. With Austin Theory in this relentless, aggressive pursuit since he joined Heyman in the Vision. Got to be careful he doesn't get disqualified here.
Just a complete shift in the personality of Theory. He used to be so smug, so cocky. Now he's just efficient. He's business-like. He's locked in.
He told me, Wade, that he almost lost it all, and he realized that. All the promise and all the potential almost went out the window. And he said, I got to do something with myself. I got to do something with my career. So he aligned himself with the best in Paul Heyman.
Yeah, he's already had a great career. Former US champ, former Mr. Money in the Bank. He even beat John Cena at WrestleMania one year. But he seemed to stall. And when you do that, you go to the experts. And when you think of experts...
This tells me that the Vision are going to be a big factor in the Rumble.
Paul Heyman, even if you don't like the guy.
Big Bronson Reed as Logan Paul makes the tag. Paul Heyman has made it very clear that he believes
this is going to be they're going to be a big factor, dude.
Men in the Vision will be future WrestleMania main eventers. And I agree, when it comes to Logan Paul, he has it all.
I agree with all four of them now. Now that I look at them, now that you see what Theory has done mentally. Oh God.
What a gut wrench.
Why they're empty seats again? Dude, I don't know, man. They said everyone's late, but
Paul Heyman directing them. Why not? And what we're seeing here, we're seeing utter dominance.
there's a traffic, but I'm like, the city was designed to handle mass crowds.
Machine when it comes to the Vision versus four individuals who may be friends across the ring, but they certainly aren't a unit.
And the nutty Braun Breaker now in, delivering that suplex to Cody Rhodes.
I'm arguing with you on that one. The former Intercontinental champ who is headstrong and on the fast track to the very top of this industry. Well, that speeds up tomorrow night if he does win the Royal Rumble.
He's got to be considered one of the favorites, does Braun Breaker. Not just based
He's my pick.
on his athletic ability or what he's accomplished, but the fact that the three members of the Vision say they're going to help him win.
Yeah, you're doubting aside, let's say in theory, the Vision tag, deed, work together. Those four get in the ring at the same time. They will just clean house all the way through to the end when it's them as the final four, and then hopefully, the master
The seats were filled 5 minutes ago.
Cody just overwhelmed by the numbers here.
I don't know. I think they pushed people there for the. They pushed everybody there for the thing, and then everyone just went back to their seats. I don't know, dude. AEW had seat fillers, so when someone got up, go to the bathroom, a seat filler came in.
Machine known as the Vision, led by the Oracle Paul Heyman.
And I like that, the masterclass. It has been a masterclass because the initial plan, that 4-on-3 attack, simply didn't work. Well, what does Paul Heyman do? He goes to plan B. If that one doesn't work, we got plan C, D, E, and so on. There's always a plan when it comes to Heyman and the Vision.
And now Austin Theory, the man Paul Heyman dubbed the Pressure, putting the pressure on Cody Rhodes. And Cody can ill afford a beatdown like this. He can ill afford an injury. Cody must win the Rumble to get a rematch for his WWE title.
And what has Cody's fault been for the past several years? There haven't been many, but there, in my eyes, is one glaring one. He tries to do too much. He tries to lead from the front every single night. You just can't do that. You've got to be selfish at times, and when it comes to being selfish, that's exactly what the Vision is built on.
Nice suplex by Theory, and a kick out by Rhodes.
Cody is just too giving at times. Don't be the guy that saves the day every night, because you get stomped.
Yeah, but that's who Cody Rhodes is. I don't think you're going to change his.
Yeah, no Kit Wilson.
He wants to be QB1, wants to lead the locker room. And now Logan Paul with a splash.
Nobody is infallible in this game. I admire the mindset of Cody, but now he's getting worked over in a bad way. And those ribs are going to be in major, major pain tomorrow in the Royal Rumble, and he can ill afford that.
Yeah, Cody, back-to-back Royal Rumble wins in 2023 and 2024. Only 3 other men have done that.
How hot is this tag going to get?
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Depends who they tag. Randy would be hot. Sammy, not so much. It'll be hot. Jay, probably hot. It'll be hot, but not that hot as you think.
I'll never get back in the Rumble.
Thank God for that, everyone. Pop the champagne corks right now.
Logan makes the tag, and here comes the Oscilla. Big Bronson Reed, 330 pounds.
Ba 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 ba.
Cody Rhodes in a deep. Oh, here's the cover now by Reed in a kick out. Cody Rhodes in all kinds of trouble here, being dominated by the Vision.
Yeah, there's been a succession of rapid tags from this quartet.
No Kit Wilson 2 weeks. Cried.
In there at all times. The same cannot be said for
Can't wait for that
Cody
Rumble.
Rhodes, who just got
Hey, give me that Royal. Give me that Royal. Give me that Royal Rumble. Dude, if they spoil Braun Breaker being at 1, just do the Kit Wilson thing. Let Kit Wilson come at 1.
Yeah, panic, as you mentioned, setting in for Cody Rhodes' teammates.
Baby.
Cody Rhodes sidesteps Logan Paul, and now Cody's got an opportunity. Can he make it to the corner? Braun
I'm
Breaker.
a hot
And
man.
there's the quickness of Breaker. Cody Rhodes creates space. Can he get to the corner? Austin Theory. And again, this relentless attack by the Vision as Cody moves out of harm's way.
Cody can't be physically quick right now, but he is mentally sharper than the rest. That's what's taken him to the top. Although Oscilla does not care about that.
Cody rolls out of harm's way, and he's got
Here we go.
No give up, no quit. And now Cody has that window, and look who's waiting for the tag.
Tag to Orton. Here comes the Viper, the WWE's Apex Predator.
Say a hot tag for Randy.
The 14-time world champion.
And he ain't done yet. He wants number 15, and he might get that opportunity if he wins tomorrow.
Number 15 will put him all alone in third place all time. Vintage Orton with the draping DDT.
Looking absolutely ruthless, tormented, and ready for a dub.
Coiled and ready to strike. Logan Paul, though, blindsiding Orton.
Smart move by Logan Paul, and this one breaking down. It's an 8-man tag. We need 8 referees in this one. This was inevitable.
Sending Logan over the top rope. That would be an elimination in tomorrow night's Royal Rumble match, as with that.
So now it's practice season. Keep your eyes open at all times. Nice try, Cody.
Are they just showing us how the Rumble could look like?
Against him, and Theory, the one with the smart wiles.
Well, in the Rumble match, you got to have eyes in the back of your head, right?
Use whatever you can to eliminate opponents. Just stay in there. And,
KO out of nowhere by Orton. Here's the cover. Logan Paul breaks things up.
And this one has gone into Meltdown.
This is house show stuff, dude.
Breaker, knees right to the
Lung blower.
Everyone firing their nuclear weapons at the same time here.
Crossroads. Bronson Reed just bulldozing over Cody Rhodes.
You know what I noticed?
SAMI diving out of the way just in the nick of time.
Depending on how this ends, like no one's looking stronger after this match.
Figured that out. And SAMI now.
There it is.
And the WWE champion, Drew McIntyre, assaulting Sami Zayn ahead of their championship match tomorrow night.
Just 24 hours before that showdown, Drew here to send a major message, just like he did at Saturday night's main event. I am the main event, because I hold the gold.
Oh. A little spice here. A little spice. It's such a sick stage, dude. He's gonna be right behind.
From behind, the The Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Oh, he's wearing gloves now?
He believed attacked him back last summer.
McIntyre still denies that. What he can't deny is that he also attacked.
Here comes, here comes Cody. Ah, I'm Cody Rhodes.
Has a major issue with Jacob Fatu. The fact that these two didn't start a match. They had a brawl last week on Saturday night's main event. And now McIntyre drives Rhodes into
Sammy has to get involved in this like quickly, because it's looking like Santi said in a Mania. I'm expecting a Haluva kick out of nowhere.
And Cody Rhodes, who has been beaten to a pulp in this matchup tonight by the Vision.
Almost had his career ended with
Haluva kick out of nowhere. 2.
Looking for the Claymore.
Oh, yeah. Get Sammy back in there, dude. Watch out for Jacob Fatu. What's up, Carter?
Well, tomorrow
no, don't pick it up. It's a bad omen. Leave it there. Leave it there. Don't pick it up. Leave it there. Don't pick it up. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Touch nothing but the lamp. Oh. Oh. Thank you.
2 men who want the title.
Oh. Oh, that was awesome, dude. This is Sammy's. Oh my God. Dude, this hurts my head. The way they book go homes just hurt my head. Sometimes they have things where they pay off storylines that don't fit on the PLE, and other times they do something like that. But that was like the best part of SmackDown. But good Lord, what a very complex way to get there. Anyway, I'm gonna be live tomorrow for Royal Rumble. I'm very, very excited for that. If this is your first time here, I could tell you like this SmackDown, in my opinion, wasn't the best in a while. They're getting worse and worse because they have to cater to what's happening on the PLEs when SmackDown has been really good, just focusing on its own internal stories. But we will be live tomorrow. I'm very excited for the Royal Rumble. I've done reviews of the Royal Rumble, and I'm very excited to see how it plays out. I think this Rumble is more wide open than last year's Rumble, considering what's at stake. I think having Drew as a champion makes him beatable, and if Sami is the champion, it makes him really beatable. But I don't think Sami's going to have the title going forward. As I mentioned, what's important to me, and in general, when it comes to wrestling, we don't remember title reigns. You know, yes, the ones that hit 1,000 we remember, or like the long yearly ones. But like, what's more important in wrestling is how you win. That moment is forever captured. Like when Mick Foley won his championship, I personally don't remember him losing to The Rock, getting it back at the halftime show for Super Bowl, and then losing it to The Rock and the next like 2 PLE cycles in 2 months. I don't remember that. I remember Mick Foley winning the title against The Rock with Stone Cold's help against the authority, like the corporation. Like that's what I remember. And that is what's going to be important going forward. We're not going to remember Drew McIntyre having the short title reign. We're going to remember Drew winning the title against Cody Rhodes, beating the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes and, Jacob Fatu's help. We're going to remember that moment. And then we're going to remember Sami Zayn becoming a champion in front of the Saudi crowd. Like, holy crap, that's crazy. Sami did it. And then maybe Sami gets a little bit like the story you could tell Sami winning and then Sami thinking like he did it all. And that, because what's an interesting story to me is that there's always a notion that once you hit where you are, then your job is done. But you could tell the story that, hey, Sami got the championship and brother has to work 10 times harder to hold on to that championship because he has a target on his back. And that's a lesson to everybody in life. You could finally get your dream and your dream job, and you're thinking, oh, I finally made it. Nah. Now you got to work 10 times harder to stay there where you were. That's a fascinating story to tell. That I'm hoping that the WWE does tell it, because that's cool. I would like that story that's much more relatable, in my opinion, than Drew McIntyre, who's sitting up there as a heel. Because you could tell a story as Drew as a heel is that the title makes him dangerous. Now that's an interesting story for the Drew McIntyre fans, that he's willing to do whatever it takes. Like, let's see how ruthless he can be. But I don't think the WWE is ready for that. I don't think the WWE is willing to make Drew McIntyre a psycho heel. Let him be heinous. Let him come after Sami's family. Let him do some things that you would hate. Because right now, Drew McIntyre's the cool heel. He's fun to cheer for. But that's not how wrestling at its peak doesn't work that way. Wrestling's at its peak is when there's a babyface you want to cheer for so that he could beat the heel. There's not a lot of like heels that you just like, you know what I mean? There's not a lot of heels where you could just root for against, like, hey, I hate this guy type of vibe. And I agree. Sami Zayn and Drew not having a segment blows my mind. It blows my mind. This SmackDown Go Home was all over the place. And I feel that they did not focus on the stories that matters. And it was weird. Do we see Kit Wilson in Rome tomorrow? I hope so. And I mean, we didn't get him today. That's 2 weeks of no Kit Wilson entrances. Are you crazy? But yeah, I gotta run. I gotta make a review for a Patreon, patreon.com/SantiZap for the Wrestling School. We will be back literally 23 hours. I will be live here, the same channel. But still, Sami's all over Drew. Still think Drew's gonna win. Well, Sami didn't pick up the title. He picked it up, but Cody held it. And Cody was like, you're not ready for it. So at least that protects that moment. So, and it wasn't tall. Anyway, let's do a quick vibe meter on this one. I still think the WWE hasn't solved a go home. Like, we haven't seen like a true go home feel like, yes, brother. Like, let's tune in tomorrow. You're gonna see some crazy stuff type of vibe. 1 through 10, type it up. What do you think? Hopefully Rumble's better tomorrow, for sure. That Saudi crowd, where were they? They are a great crowd. Where were they? All right. 6.9. Ooh. See y'all tomorrow, okay? Thank you so much. Again, Albonai, thank you so much for being an awesome community member. And just by being an awesome community member, for 100 gifted, it's insane. I really do appreciate it. And at the same time, thank you for the sub. The year sub from, I believe it was Aaron. Erwin. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace and love, y'all. Check out my Southwest Wrestling video on my predictions. Do it.